So, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Feel like I need to just, yeah, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm just sitting waiting.
Yeah.
I've got tabletop up and yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Get me in.
Tag me in, coach.
Coach.
I was the first one in.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the last to leave.
All right, I don't need to.
Oh, no one leaves alive.
I don't need.
Oh, Pez over here too? Okay.
Where did Peg get moved to?
Pez over with Amaryllis and Octavia.
Oh yeah. Just in the normal area where he's supposed to be. Okay.
Yeah. He's not testing his hooves.
Restricted zones. Yeah.
So does he have a penalty to his move silently check?
Mm-hmm.
From those hooves, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder
That's
if
rough.
Albie, if Albie and Blair are both gone. I wonder if something happened at work.
Albie's on Do Not Disturb now as opposed to online, or as opposed to offline.
Yep. He's come online.
Albie has posted art in the Discord group that I'm in.
He was drawing.
No, this is just Space Blades. That's the message right after it.
Was it in all caps?
No.
No, not all caps. Alright, well. Then that's just how it goes. I'll take it. Tipper.
Well,
I'm having issues like loading in. Give me a second.
Damn.
Well, I haven't changed anything on this map.
I know.
Nothing's changed.
I saw Tipper's ping at like 475 for a second.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be
maybe
that
is
flurry
it
in there.
your
I'm gonna turn
Your
off my
VPN?
VPN, but like I don't know if that's the issue.
Disengage Mulvad.
Turn that shit off. This YouTube video is not sponsored by Mulvad VPN.
None of them
Get
are.
that trash out of here.
I only take sponsors from VPNs who have security leaks.
I am looking for a sponsorship, so if any VPNs would like to sponsor me, I'll take any of them.
What, to pay for that little Caesars?
I am in
All
need
you
of...
need to do is give him $20 and he'll ad read.
Yeah, I'll read any ads you guys want me to. I'll read ads for the military-industrial complex.
Uh-oh.
Come join Raytheon today. Be a part of America's greatest asset.
Will you take $20
How-
in ones?
Yeah,
It's still $20.
help America bomb children in foreign countries today.
You
Now
too can work on
have
Predator
a
Drone.
rocket launcher on the back of your pickup truck.
Damn right. And with every new hire, we guarantee that at least one child is bombed at their mother's wedding.
And Albie's offline again. Alright. So I'm just gonna... I guess we'll just go ahead and start.
I'm guessing
What
it's
the
on
fuck
phone.
is this video? Alex.
Huh? Wait for you! Andy! It's 10 minutes past start time! It's not my job to tell you it's time. And also, I did say...
I can't add this to my playlist because it's made for kids.
What?
How is that a kids video? How is that a kids video?
What? Where's the
Nani.
video?
Nani. What?
What?
I'll put it in voice channel.
What?
I DM'd it to Tipper because it's
It's perfect
Yeah.
content for the playlist. Unfortunately, I can't add it. What is this song even saying? Something about Fortnite.
$19 Fortnite. $19
Oh.
Fortnite gift card. That's the joke.
there's also hang on there's another one. There's another one.
Oh, hey, Ken, I want to let you know I downloaded Seamless Co-op for Elden Ring if you want to try that out.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'll have to. I'll have to make another loading for my. I've got the monster and qualified as the red monster now. Probably get those. I'll get that. He's online again. But yeah, I'd love to do that sometime. Especially right before the DLC comes out would probably be the best.
I haven't looked up anything about the DLC. I just know that there's a DLC coming.
Well, that's because that's all there is to know. And they literally put out a picture. With Nicola on Thorn, a big shadowy tree wrapped around your tree.
There's that
And
one.
then it says shadow of your tree.
That's
We get to fight Nicola.
Yeah, that's maybe could be fun.
You get to marry Nicola.
That would also
What
be
are you,
fun.
what were you saying?
They're adding a dating sim.
that would be fucking
Love it.
wild. That would be wild.
No, that is Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Was Bloodborne a dating simulator?
I think it had a game. Didn't somebody make like a fan one for it?
Yep, it's all pixelated.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere on my computer.
Hold on, I have a counter argument. In Dark Souls 3, you get married.
You do get married in Dark Souls 3.
Don't you marry a fucking corpse?
No,
What?
you actually don't. She's a hollow. You
Oh.
can actually see she or him, depending on.
Oh, you're talking about the person you gotta sacrifice or whatever.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing is, she's. Sorry, I keep saying she because Ari.
It was she in your
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not. You're not
But
wrong.
the character-
by calling it Steve, but
is at the end of the hollow. She's standing next to your character when you arise and snuff out the flame.
really.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I never actually beat that game, so I wouldn't know.
There's a bunch of different endings for 3, so.
There's what, 4 endings, I think?
Yeah.
Probably.
I thought one of them was. Oh, no, sorry. No, I'm thinking of 3.
It's Link the Fire, Usurp the Plot. Oh god, there are a couple of endings. I gotta think about it.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, it's something.
What I like about Elden Ring compared to Dark Souls 3, and then in Dark Souls 3, the Fire Maiden or whatever is like, oh, do whatever you want, I don't care. In Elden Ring, Melina is like, I will fucking end you if you do this shit.
Well, it's only
mean,
You gotta
one
make you a
option
badass.
where she threatens to kill you, and that's because
Yeah,
you
the one
actually
where you
do
end
stuff.
the world one? Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
She's kind of really justifying that one.
Because once you get to the capital, she comes back to you and says that like her original plan, she's not really too worried about it anymore because she thinks you're a better Elden Lord than her mom. She literally comes back to you and is like, we can do what you want. All right, let me additive load this. All right, there you go, puppet. That's what you're up to. Good luck.
Oh,
Let me just put our.
Holy shit!
All right, here you go. All right, so what are the rest of you want to do?
I want to look at this for a second. Is that the Skyrim coffer model without textures?
You loaded it as little PDFs!
Oh, look, it's Bahamut's favorite little boy.
Is this what he gets?
Yes, that's it. If you right-click it, and it can be pop out and take up half your screen. So enjoy.
Okay.
Simply incredible.
I'm a big fan of that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, hold up.
All right.
Are all of them PDFs?
Not every book, but there's the right here at the front. You know how?
Okay.
In an old library, they'd have a big book that would list sort of like the index, right? That's all Puppet gets. That's it. That's the only thing that I will point out is that there is a index right here, and there you go.
Umbra decimal system, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. So the first iteration of this, when I was working on it earlier, before I went back and did like spell checks and whatnot, had a big giant watermark down the middle that just said Umbra Larian on every page. But I forgot to export it with that this time. Ah, well.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a bunch of small things. Like this is the second piece I've seen. There's one over there.
There's stuff.
Yeah, there's one over here.
Oh, these little chess pieces? What the hell?
Oh yeah.
There's all kinds of little knickknacks and doodads around here. I will say that not everything here is relevant to puzzles. Who knows? Good luck.
But there's more things relevant to World War. Honestly, you should just die in there reading the books.
Yo, I want to read philosophy and psychology.
Oh, fuck.
Well, there's quite a lot of books on it, apparently.
I want to see Count's knowledge of psychology.
Carl Jung was ahead of his time and still a bastard.
Is that a painting of an old temple in a forest?
Yo. Look at that. Fucking,
You have to Mario jump through the painting.
Yeah, that's a Mario entrance level.
Yeah, jump through.
Just jump into it.
Don't.
You can't possibly get in unless you have no hesitation. And you fully believe.
125 no longer used, formerly infinity.
What?
Yep, that's what the PDF says.
Mental derangements. Yo, mesmerism! That's fun.
I will post. No, I won't. To use it, I was gonna post it. Like, no, I think part of the challenge is having to use it in the game.
Where are you?
Oh, there's an entire psychology.
Yo, they got the Infinity Gems. Just right there.
Oh, look, a little box.
And by the Infinity Gems, I mean the,
And a skull.
Yeah. A very serving skull.
Hey, TGO, you should climb into this box. Honestly, just keep going down the boxes until you hit fucking rock bottom.
I don't need this.
Rock box him.
I'm kind of just having fun watching Puppet trying to figure this out already.
Pretty cool anvil. You should take it.
Oh, if I go to the other side of the wall, I can actually see the picture more clearly. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the walls are see-through.
Jump through it.
Albie, you want to read about ethics?
Solid pass.
Ancient philosophy? Pre-Erida Onuamic philosophies?
Wow.
Erida set related Onuam philosophy.
That is best.
Oh, Andy, if you want to see what they're looking at,
Yeah.
you can right-click on it.
Yeah. It's doing that stuff.
Yeah, well, if you,
I looked at it.
There you go. Yeah, you can. They're very. I think. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in there.
All right. The worst part about this, right? I need one of these books where people don't. All right. I'm making this book on the far right. Nobody touch. Okay, I'm the one
that's
doing
the one that I see multiple hands on,
Oh, wait,
including
wait.
Andy's.
If one person
Yes.
scrolls, they all
All right,
scroll?
all right.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. I did scroll a bunch.
Here, Puppet, I'll put one over here for you, near the gold dragon statue. That's Puppets. Nobody mess with Puppet.
Hold up, there's a gold dragon statue? Where?
Where was
Right
I?
Fucking library of Bahama.
Oh,
No, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, hey, there's another
Hold on.
little...
I was on page.
No, that's-
I was on page.
Has anyone found the rook
Five.
yet?
So what are these...
Philosophy,
What are these paid-
Silent philosophy.
Are these supposed to be... bookshelves? Like, what's
Yes,
going on here?
These are all bookshelves.
Ah, okay.
Did the bookshelves not load?
The
You're
bookshelves
right.
did not load.
I saw they all loaded for me.
Oh,
Truly a $19 discovery to me.
here.
That
I'll
is-
Right,
Damn
YouTube,
right.
YouTube, shut up. I don't need to hear about YouTube.
I'm
figuring
legally
stuff
not
out.
allowed to help. I made a deal with
I
I
know,
did
I
make
know.
a
This is
deal.
why I don't need to hear about YouTube figuring stuff out and then talking about it, alright?
It's alright, I already
That's-
solved the puzzle.
That's
Oh.
what it looks like.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I already get how the puzzle works. I think I already know how to solve it.
Okay, I just saw the painting for the first time.
Painting has some fun stuff about it too.
I was very
does
genuine.
it?
I was genuinely considering muting
Oh
you.
yeah, there's a figure in there. There's a figure under the tree. It's like a red figure.
Yo!
Is that fucking small, medium, or large?
No! That's probably Umbra and Arimon. Look at that.
Wait, there's a smaller figure? Oh my god, there is a smaller figure!
Yeah, little
That is
black
totally
kobold.
art. Who painted this?
The kid.
Yeah, the kid.
It
The
has to be.
kid who saw it happen. No longer a child.
Yeah. We never even
It
got
hasn't
that
been-
kid's name. His
It
name,
hasn't been
shit.
that long, right?
Aha! I have found a spelling error in Count's PDF. That is a clue.
Nope. Yeah. So what are we doing, guys?
I thought we were having...
Um,
What?
well,
Okay.
my guy's waiting out while
Link to the apocalypse.
because my plan of action was planned to be sprung when we're leaving, but honestly, we don't have anything but time. As I imagine the morning rolls around and our compatriot's still not back.
You don't know that.
Oh,
Can't figure out this puzzle.
we can't figure out the puzzle in a couple hours.
Think I can't figure out the puzzle.
I think you should be able to figure it out. Because honestly, well, I think, no, I'm not gonna say anything. Let's. So, what was your plan again, Tipper? You got foiled. You were gonna destroy the tree.
I was gonna just leave a little bit of a mark in a
You were
tree.
gonna deface it,
Yeah,
but
Classic
instead,
little
you almost
childish
got turned
behavior.
into iron.
yeah. So I didn't do that. I'm opting not to do that.
Or sorry, you almost had all of the iron drawn out of you.
What did I come back to?
Yeah, it would have been pretty awkward, to be honest.
Kind of an L.
So I think the last time I determined that I was gonna go, just scout out, look around and see which of these is least visited, and then visit one of these 8 little huts. That was my intention.
Octavia's found a very red forge dog.
Adorable.
Rowan Hedgedog.
No, a very red forge dog.
Oh, Forge Dog. They said forest.
What does a forge dog do?
That carries the very heavy iron sticks.
Oh,
Play fetch with iron sticks.
it's actually just Clifford.
Yeah, it
Oh
just
my
like
God,
carries
right.
it in its mouth.
Okay, now I want. Cool.
What do you think's in this little corner up here?
Death.
What corner?
This little corner up in this the little citadel area.
I don't know. Go check for treasure.
Well, honestly, Geigo has nothing but time.
How physical is your illusion, by the way? Can it open things?
Huh. So, I know that I can cast spells through it. I don't think I can actually pick stuff up.
Can you walk through walls?
I haven't tried. But if I can't pick stuff up, then, like... Am I just, like, half ethereal? These are important questions that Count should answer at some point. I hope he's not muted.
Is he
That'd be
here?
awkward.
Yeah, it might be muted.
Is Discord doing a weird fucky thing?
Andy's not talking either.
Uh-oh.
That's what makes me think he's muted.
Huh.
Or maybe the pizza arrived, and they both need to be there for the pizza.
No, I was in the basement because the exercise thing Andy had, she's been pedaling backwards on it because she likes to.
Oh shit.
But that unscrewed the pedal, so I'm fixing that real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Good job, Andy. Pog to you. Oh my god.
Well.
Hey, Alice.
Yep.
You should zoom into the platform and go beyond its walls. What's this thing?
Uh-huh.
It has a 2 out of 2 state. That's neat.
There are multiple of those. It looks like it's an item that he lost down here.
That's fair.
I've had this happen all the time. Sometimes you just drop stuff down there. Is that law? It is. I don't know how it got down there, but sometimes you just lose stuff under the terrain and you can't really get it back super easily.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's anything worth worrying about. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that gate somewhere else.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
that's actually it's the same
yeah.
model for this big gate.
Yeah, so.
That's locked. Yeah, and the smaller gate up here.
The gates that are under the world are to hold their states, so that basically it loads faster when you switch between states. So it doesn't have to load them; they're already preloaded.
Advanced tactics.
Yeah, things I learned a long time ago. All right, so I can talk while I do this now that I back up in the basement with all the tools in. What do you guys want to do?
I guess, since Geigel's kind of... we had some questions about the illusion. Is Geigel's illusion able to actually interact with objects? Like, is it able to pick stuff up? Or is it
No.
incorporeal?
It does exactly what it says in the thing, where, like, if it can cast through it, it can cast through it, but it doesn't,
Oh, yes, the thing that I wrote down somewhere.
I hope so.
Wait, what is 420? Common and old common, okay.
But yeah, okay. But yeah, just seeing the layout. Is there anything interesting in this corner? In the corner of the little mountaintop area?
Are you wandering around through there?
Yeah, he'll skirt around the edges.
Make a stealth roll for me.
Alright. as an illusion, doesn't really make sound. If I'm not mistaken, I thought I had invisibility up last time.
You're still a magical thing walking around.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I believe in you, Geigle. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, what the fuck?
Damn,
what was it?
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this place doesn't seem particularly interesting. Most of it appears to be gardens, heavily manicured patches of gravel, heavily manicured trees and bushes. You know, find spots where there's like clearings made amongst some shrubbery for people to like sit down and meditate. But there's not really like anything that I would say Geigel finds, but there's no like treasure or anything just lying around. This seems to be some kind of almost like religious monastery more than anything else.
Alright.
The only real thing of interest up on this thing is the very obvious palace/temple complex and the big tree that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I guess he'll stealth around and, can he, might as well make it quick. He'll try to find an area in which the, you know, he'll try to go to one of these smaller outside temples.
So you can find it. Yeah, there's many smaller little shrines around. They seem to contain coffins and other sort of religious paraphernalia, none of which seems particularly interesting or valuable. And you can't really tell what's in the coffins, as they are like closed.
And I assume I can't just stick my illusion's face through the coffin.
That is correct. While you don't make sound or anything, you're blocked by walls and such. You're not like a ghost.
If I do etherealness?
I mean, if you cast a spell to let yourself be ethereal, I would allow it, but, you know, that's up to you.
Enter the ethereal plane, and the ghosts of these people buried here show up and start beating your ass.
Can I look at Can I look at book number, or can I look in book section 819?
Give me a minute.
I knew
to,
it.
Finish fixing this.
Yeah, you know, all good, all good.
I'm currently like spinning a wheel with a wrench. I didn't really intend to be doing this right now.
Oh god, I just saw what 819 is.
Yep. That was the one I was pointing out to Alice like 30 minutes ago.
I got a DM you.
I'm looking at the Giant section, and I know it's just going to be like stuff in Giant, but also I'm just hoping for like really big essays and just really big letters.
It is just stuff in Giant, because
I know
there's just a lot of stuff that's been translated. God, I wish I had a wrench right now. I'm doing this. I'm turning a bolt and a nut with pliers.
Oh, I've done that before. Fuck that.
Two.
Get an pull out the adjustables.
I wish.
Alright, I think I have read through this entire document now.
Alright, good. Then that's the hint for the puzzle. Good luck.
Yo, TGO, why don't you go down to the door at the end?
Oh, listen, one thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time.
Okay.
I'm like combing this place for every little detail.
Albie, if you get anything, please let me know. I need at least 70.
I'm not sure I could help you with the puzzle at this current moment, but I did notice something interesting.
Hey, Count, if I notice something in something, can I pull it out?
Yes.
Ah.
Everybody's hands are over them again. This one's mine.
I'll read them in a minute.
All right, Andy, that's as good as you're gonna get for now. Okay, I can DM again. I'm done fixing the thing. You have to reattach your strap, but other than that, it... But yeah, when you backpedal, it undoes the bolt. So you just unbackpedaled it enough that you unscrew the bolt and the nut, which is kind of funny.
Oh!
It's not like you broke anything. It's something completely fixable, but...
Yeah, we should probably put red block on it.
I
Maybe,
now realize why there's
but-
floating items.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen anyways, because the bolts are actually made reverse how they normally are, so that when you pedal forward, they would normally untighten, but they're made opposite. So when you backpedal, it actually is defeating the bolt itself. Okay. What was discovered? What's happening?
819.
819.
Puzzle
Alright, well, let me-
activities.
Look at the book. Yeah, it's a 819 has several books on puzzles. There's all kinds of things from Sudoku to crossword and just a mixture of puzzle activities.
What is this puzzle called?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's not relevant then.
No,
Like,
it's just
what
a board game on a table.
What if I look in the book?
If it doesn't have like a name, then I didn't like. Then it probably like yeah. The board game doesn't have a name because it's just a board game thing I had. I was like, there would be stuff out just sitting out.
Umbra has a really nice office, I'm not gonna lie. Or library.
Where'd the books go that were in the... Oh, they're on the floor, okay.
Yeah.
I want to move them over to the table. It's rude to put books on the floor.
Good call, good call. I just put them there for...
It'll also be easier to see them again than against the carpet.
Is there anything
Are
on
the
any
pawn
of these
pieces
covers?
not?
If you mouse over them and hold it there, they...
Oh, I was reading that. I was wondering if there was something on the covers.
Nope.
themselves.
No, I haven't done that on these. The
I
only
think-
custom art asset that I've made for this one is the church paint, the little church temple painting.
Okay,
I think I found every single little chess piece.
if I look for a book about chess, what does it tell me?
It would. There's probably one in. If there's a gaming section, there would be one.
Oh, that I guess I wouldn't be under puzzles. Okay.
Yeah, I don't consider chess a puzzle.
It's talking about this innovative new strategy called en passant. It's telling you to look
Google
more
on
into
this,
it.
huh?
Yeah.
It's actually called en passant.
That'd be pretty funny. That's a joke that I wish I'd thought of.
What's with this box?
It's a box.
Can I open the box?
Yep, it's empty. It's a box.
It's worth
Crawling
opening.
inside.
That I named box because I knew that if I named it, your attention would be drawn to it, or it merely being a box.
I just wanted to see if there was anything inside of it.
And it's empty. It's an empty box. That's all I'm saying.
Does it look comfy?
I thought about putting more boxes around to just keep. I mean, maybe as comfy as any box looks. Doesn't
Like,
look
is there, like,
particularly
plush
big enough
wall?
for Arthvale. No, it's just an empty box. It looks like it was used to like move books.
Is there anything like written over on these like pedestals or anything?
Nope. There's just little things with what look like knickknacks or things that Umbra's collected and put onto little shelves.
Hold on. I need to read something real quick.
Do you think when the person who painted Umbra's portrait was painting him, he had to hold that pose with the fucking fire coming out of his hands for like 10 hours straight?
I mean, to be fair, there's things as illusion. He probably cast an
That's an orb, you know?
They
It's
made an
energy
illusion
coming
of
off
that.
the orb, not him.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what about this painting? What hold on. What do
So how
you-
accurate are these?
I mean-
how accurate are these
Oh.
bookshelves? Right? Are they all full? Every single one?
That's what you meant. Good point, Tipper.
Yeah, the bookshelves are pretty much full.
Alright.
What was your question, Puppet?
I was asking about this painting. I just wanted to like,
It's what you see is what you get on that painting.
is there anything behind the painting?
Are you taking the painting off the wall?
Might as well check. Like you know, like maybe it's like slide it a bit, you know, like tilt it.
It's
you know?
like pretty. It's a big painting. There's no just like slide. It's like mounted to the wall.
Okay.
Because it's otherwise it would just fall off. It's one of those. It's like a huge paint. I mean, just look at the size. It's probably like that's like 20 feet across, like 20 by 10 almost. It's huge.
Bearer of the Dark Sigil, touch this painting.
Is that Dark Souls 3?
Wait. He's gonna get taken into R.A. Mandel.
No!
My God.
So Count.
Yeah.
I'm not, so like all of these are accurately numbered.
Yes.
Listen, Albie, you can
All
talk
of
about
them.
this.
Yes.
Okay, I've noticed a discrepancy.
Is it the fact that 7? Oh no, wait, 880's there.
Alice, you were on the right track.
Why?
What? Wait, really?
Yeah, look around at where you're.
Hang on. I mean,
It's these. They're the like some of these are the exact same.
Just more books in it.
Like-
I don't get what the issue is.
Okay, I'm going
quite
crazy.
a lot
I
of literature for
Okay.
those two areas, I have to imagine.
I think the puzzle's pretty cut and dry, man.
Yeah, well, what is it then?
I'm not allowed
Just
to
leave
tell
him
you.
to it. Just leave
Yeah.
him to it. I said this is a puzzle that I think is of average difficulty.
So, average difficulty, so extreme difficulty for me. Got it.
No, I think you could figure this one out if you were the one that had to do it.
I zoomed out.
I went down a tier of puzzle in my puzzle since last time.
I zoomed out a bit. I saw.
There's something outside to see?
No. It's built on a chessboard.
Oh yeah. Because that's what I had. Because that was what I used as a reference to spawn.
Yeah, I
it
saw
in
you
and make
loaded
sure-
into checkers earlier, and I was like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck is Count doing?
Yo.
Because
That's
I wanted
clever.
to be able to figure out where it would load in safely, so I used a chessboard. Because I was like, that'll be perfect. And then I was like, oh, it looks. You know what? That'd make a nice floor.
It does.
You know what? He'd be right. You'd be right.
And that's, yeah, I was like, this looks like a good library because it's even got like the little trim between it. It was just a really good floor. So yes, yeah, it is 100% a chessboard. And that's why I put little chess pieces around.
Wait, that's not the puzzle?
Puppet.
I don't... You know what? Shut up. You two made a deal where you couldn't help at all. I don't need...
The thing is, we made a deal that we couldn't help, and then immediately figured it out.
Yeah, so you know what? I would have helped you guys with your puzzles.
Look, I'm bound, okay?
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'm sure you will. And if you don't, then your character will face the consequences of its namesake.
Arthfam?
Vercingetorix, imprisoned and then executed.
What?
Why the fuck do you know that?
Is
What?
call it king.
Not me.
Can I...
This is an amazingly well-tended bonsai tree, though.
Bonsai.
True.
Anyway, Oh yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was going to read up on what the fuck ethylness actually allows me to do.
I was muted. I'm glad
Oh,
I
yeah.
was because I responded to that bonsai tree comment.
And you were supposed to.
It's
What
a
did you
Rowan
say?
bonsai tree!
Oh, wait, nope. Hold up.
Count, you said these are all accurately labeled, right?
Yes.
And you've double checked this for sure.
Yes. What are you confused by?
Where is 630?
Right here.
No, that's 620 to 630. There's no 630 to 640.
Okay. Look, it's... There are so many of these bookshelves.
This is an important question because that's agriculture.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
36, 20 to 36, 40.
I found it.
Yeah, I did miss. Oh, okay. I missed putting one in this row.
Okay, yeah.
There's just one shelf for it because it's so minimal.
Yeah, it looks
no
like
one
the
farms
630 to 650 section, I just didn't double it somehow. Each one of them has one shelf.
Agriculture is a dark topic known by eldritch gods.
Umbra may just not have had a lot of interest in that topic.
Farming is very boring.
Just
And
place
he was raised by a blacksmith,
Yeah.
not a farmer.
Yeah.
There's probably like
Blacksmith?
3
Why a
books
black-
about smithing. 3
Oh,
shelves
yeah.
about smithing.
This carpet has the black sun on it.
Yep.
Oh, neat.
I'm not gonna be
Oh.
honest. I haven't really been trying to like attempt to even solve this puzzle. I've just been looking at
Mom?
everything.
Gotcha.
Do you wanna...
I'm glad.
I'm gonna message
Just
you.
trying to replace.
No, because then Albie's
Can
a part
I-
of the... No, never
Let
mind.
me toss a
Because then
guess out
Albie can't help me.
Okay.
because
Albie
like
can
I've
help
been
if you want, yeah. Brits can help too. It's only Alice and Tipper that are sworn
Yeah,
to silence.
it's-
Andy can help too if she
The
wants.
2 people who made the deal.
I got
Yeah.
lost. I mean,
My thing, I didn't know what the puzzle was gonna be. So I swore to secrecy because
This
I wanted
is-
to try and solve it myself because I didn't know if I
I'll give
could.
you a suggestion that is a complete non sequitur to the puzzle. Why don't you just try
I
to
don't know what the
lockpick the door?
That's true. Also that.
You're a
My
rogue.
question is, I don't actually know what the puzzle is exactly. I just been looking around the map randomly.
You know what? Yeah. What Count?
I've been trying to find this fucking rook.
What's with
I-
this weird locked door at the end?
It appears there's a door that leads into a room, and it's locked.
Does the window actually like work? Can I look through the
It's got like the little shutter on the other side that's closed, so like you could look out from
Can I
there.
knock?
Yeah, there's no response, as far as you can tell.
How is it like locked? Does it look like a regular lock or?
It looks like there's a little padlock on this side, but yeah, you look at the padlock and it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of hanging there. And when you try and like open the door, it feels like there's like a bar or something on the other side that's holding it closed.
Okay.
It opens inward, so away from you.
Oh, yeah.
Can
I've seen on-site security people. You need to get one of those shim bars.
Is there anything
Shin
I can
bar?
because I honestly I've never messed with something like this before, so I don't know how exactly they work, right? The
Yeah.
little peephole part of the door, is that can I move that from the outside?
So
just, like,
usually
try
it
and-
shuts and there's like a little lock bar on the inside.
Okay.
If you've ever had like a garden fence, you know that kind of like ratchet that like
Yeah, I'm familiar with those.
it's that kind of lock essentially. So it's locked from the inside and it's not really openable from this side. I'm sure you could, spend a while tinkering with it and get it open. But if you had thieves' tools or such,
I do.
make me a what would that be like?
Sleight of
Tools
hand
check?
for
Yeah, sleight of hand.
thieves
That's
tools
it.
too. Thieves
Can I,
tools
Thieves'
are good for
tool.
that.
Yeah, I would say it'd be thieves' tools check.
Can I look around to make sure nothing bad's gonna happen if I mess with it?
I mean, you can't see anything on the other
Okay.
side of the door. It's like a very almost perfect seam. The door fits in very nicely. It looks very well made. It's got its like own custom trim along the outside. There's not really a way to see inside if
Okay.
tinkering with the door.
All right.
will
Let
cause
me
anything.
guess 2 more times before you.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna actually give this some thought now.
The thing is, Tipper and I mean, we could be wrong about what the puzzle is, but it only took one thing for us to be like, oh, that's probably what the puzzle is. And we didn't even talk to each other about it.
Mm.
We were just independently like, yeah, that's probably what that is.
I have to. How exactly? What is the role for tool proficiencies?
You would add your
proficiency mod and then the ability modifier.
and then whatever the tool. Yeah, the ability modifier for the
Okay.
tool, which should
And
be
then if you have
set.
a masterwork tool, that's a +1 bonus, I believe.
So I have
Yeah.
expertise with thieves' tools, so it would be
So
double.
you
your
double the
proficiency.
proficiency.
Yeah, so it's actually a very good roll for you to do that.
Then it would
And
be
you're trying to
plus
open
my,
the little window, right?
Plus my dexterity, right? Because that would be the relevant stat for this.
Yes, correct. And this is to open the little window or the
Yeah.
door. Which one? Okay, the little window. Okay.
The little window, yeah.
I'm trying to find.
This would be a plus 13. 16.
Did you confirm anything with Count?
Did 16 work count?
No.
Okay.
16? Yeah, a 16 would work to open the little shutter. So looking through, the little shutter opens. It's about 2 inches tall and about 4 inches wide. And it slides over after it looks... And you see what appears to be like a hallway that has sort of an L bend in it off to the left. And you can't really see what's around the corner. But you can hear what sounds like rustling leaves.
Then can I,
And
Is
there's
there
a nice
any way-
breeze now blowing through there.
is there any way I can look and confirm that there's a push bar holding this door open or closed?
Roll a d20 for me, and if it's above a 15, I'd say your thieves' tool has that little mirror on a stick kind of tool.
Oh,
do you
direction
have a-
mirror. I love
or
it.
if you have a
Alright,
There you go,
that's
yeah.
17.
Yeah, I'd say it has the little mirror on a stick that you can stick there. And yeah, it has that pry bar sort of thing, but you notice that it has a lot more locks on it than this side does. It would take quite a while to get through it's not just one pry bar with a lock. It's 5 pry bars with several different locks, and you can actually see that one of the locks is glowing without you even having to have any kind of magic sight. There is one of the locks is glowing very vibrantly.
Alright, I want to... Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if it would work, though. I really want to try an idea, though.
Hmm.
I'm going to try throwing one of my psychic knives through the window, right? Just to the other side.
Yeah.
And teleport to it.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I figured it would happen, but I wanted to try.
As you throw it, it hits that little window, and just your knife dissipates. As like, it doesn't like it. For your knife, there was a wall there.
But not for like my. But
like you can feel a breeze coming out, but like if you try to stick your hand or anything through, you hit like a wall.
Okay.
Like it feels like a stone wall actually when you're like touching it. You can like put your little mirror up and get like view in, but you can't push it past the like other side of the like window. It can like peek just enough, like you can get just enough at an angle to like see down, and then it hits like a wall, almost as if there was like imagine if you like opened the door, there'd be like an inch of space on the other side of that door. Is kind of where this wall is.
Okay.
So there's enough space to be able to see the other side of the door, or even reach through and sort of touch the back of the door, but you can't go any farther than that. Like you can kind of squeeze your fingers through.
So there's a wall. There's like a wall
yeah.
of force there.
There's a wall of something there, but it feels like a stone brick wall. Like you running your fingers along, it can feel like the texture of stone and mortar.
Oh, that's. Okay,
but when you look at it, you see this L-shaped hallway and feel a breeze coming from it.
Octavia's just sitting there with a cup of tea, just currently, like, writing, like, I don't know, doing a puzzle book or something.
Oh man, this puzzle book's wild. It's all about a library.
A 5-letter word for...
Oh, I almost said it.
Come on.
I think I almost said a 5-letter word too.
6-letter word for things you do at a library.
So you use the computers.
Yeah, I've considered using that.
You said.
Yeah, dude, get on the computer.
Computer's not a 6-letter word.
Can I like look around the
Google.
You know what? I know. This is Wordle. I understand. This is Wordle. All right.
I honestly don't know what Count meant by 6-letter word. To be completely honest with you.
Can I just look through this? Can I just look through this desk, see if there's
That's
anything
fine.
like useful?
It is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It has a bunch of notes with lists of books with their like who took them out, when they're supposed to be returned. It's got what looks like lunch orders, receipts for lunches, work orders for supplies to mend books.
When was the last time there was a lunch order?
So I can tell you now.
Yeah,
yesterday.
what's your theory?
What'd you say?
Oh, wait, what?
Yesterday.
What? Okay.
Yep. Literally for like the it's probably like 2 a.m. right now. It would have been literally around noon the day before. And it's actually for 2 lunches.
What'd they get?
One of them got some tea and some biscuits. And the other person had what appears to be an entire bottle of wine and a like smoked ham leg.
Oh, food.
Damn.
That
Umber do be cheating on Arimon to have a date with his wife.
I
The signees for the 2 lunches, one of them was UA and the other one was AA.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, Alice. I hate that it was. I hate that.
All right.
Because it crossed my mind.
Albie, you're not sworn to secrecy though. You can give me a hint.
Puppet, I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Where did you pull those books out of?
The returns.
Did you
So
read the
would-
name on the box?
So you're telling me I have to figure out where these books go?
Why else would you be given a
Congratulations.
Dewey Decimal System, my
You
friend?
learned the
Congratulations.
puzzle.
Listen, I was going through everything else. I honestly thought it was going to be something with these pedestals.
Count put so many red herrings in here. The puzzle activities section isn't even in the Dewey Decimal System.
What do you mean the puzzle activity was?
He put so many
819.
red herons in here, it's fucking raw! They're still swimming around!
Yeah, 819. What do you?
819 is empty in the Dewey Decimal Index. It's not a real thing.
Oh,
There is no puzzle activities.
Listen, I've never seen the actual Dewey Decimal System. Okay. All right, what do we got?
All right, now we can do something else while Puppet does.
Yeah,
that.
now
Yeah.
you just have to literally math that out.
Alright, so, well, I mean, maybe, but he also has to... These aren't exact, you know...
I've looked at a couple of these and tried to figure it out, and I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely more of a like up to the preference of the librarian kind of thing.
I think each one of these gives enough clue to tell you exactly where... You just have to get the shelf right as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is fair, yeah. If you just have to get the shelf right, I think that should be easy.
There's essentially, like 90 different shelves in 4 books.
And there are too many combinations for you to
To
smash your face against the wall.
Exactly. Oh, Brits lost electricity
Yeah,
again.
I peer-to-peer failed earlier, so I kind of figured this was going to happen.
Alright,
Alright.
questions about these temples.
Yeah, we'll go back over to Geigel, since Geigel's
Yeah.
trying to loot the temples. Yeah, what's up?
Well, is there anything about these coffins that would, other than being in a religiously important site, that would imply they have value? Like, are these temples roofed with actual
Not at all.
like, gold?
Oh, the roofs? Yeah, with gold leaf.
Okay.
It's gold leaf, so it's like...
Okay,
it's a
there's
pretty-
enough to infer that there is probably some inherent value in.
Yeah, but also
grave
gold
robbery.
can, like, a very small amount of gold can go a long way when you're
Yeah,
leafing
gold leaf
something.
is not very valuable, all
Yeah,
things considered.
Like, everything here is made of wood, and just with gold leaf on it. The bases are made of, like, stone. The pads are made of gravel. They don't have cobblestone pads. They have gravel pads. They're very nice and neat and look beautiful, but nothing here screams lavish. This seems like I said before, a monastery.
It's just really
palace.
well maintained.
Yeah. It's
I
more
mean-
of the craftsmanship that makes it valuable, less of the raw materials.
Yeah. Alright. Then, Geigel, having seen temples before, knows that at least they display their valuable artifacts. Typically
Yeah.
in the main hall. Which is going to be difficult considering that's probably the most guarded locations.
Now, that, you notice, does actually have guards stationed, and they don't look like the rest of the people you've seen in the city.
Mhm.
Every single one of them is wearing sort of this mask that has no sort of normal facial features, and instead has 6 jeweled eyes inset in each mask.
It allows them to see the elements like the lizard, like the last Salharan.
And there are 2 at every entrance. And the windows have little, like wooden, kind of like crosshatch bars. They're not like you could break into there, but there's no squeezing through unless you're like halfling sized.
Right. Geigel ponders for a little bit, thinking, what's the exit strategy on this one, Chief? You can get in. Getting in is an easy part. Interacting with an object and getting out is not easy.
Do you have the platform spell?
That platform spell?
Yeah, there's a spell that
Oh,
like a little platform behind you.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Well, the thing is getting out without getting murdered. Because he can do etherealness and probably just go up through the floor. The issue is then, in order to interact with anything, he'd have to go unethereal, use telekinesis, and then somehow get out.
While keeping telekinesis up, it'll.
Yeah, while also concentrating on telekinesis. Doesn't seem very likely. But, what if it's not about, valuable artifacts? What if it's about knowledge of what's inside? Obviously, they're guarding something heavily in here, for a good reason. The fact that maybe even laying eyes on it is a valuable piece of info. Maybe that could be the treasure he can redeem from this whole situation.
I'm so curious as to what Geigle's doing when he leaves.
Because right now he's at a crossroads. He could use his etherealness to peek into some of these graves, and then use telekinesis to try to sneak something, like sneak the whole fucking grave out the door, essentially. Just take the whole fucking coffin with him, and just drop it into the lake, and then pull the shit out of the coffin once it gets into the lake. Which sounds like a fun thing, if they have anything in the coffin. You know what? He doesn't have to make this decision until he casts etherealness, because both cases he'll need to cast etherealness.
I think you should go into one of those shrines, open the coffin lid, and eat the bone.
So that's what Geigel will do. Geigel will cast etherealness, and, he's at one of these coffins right now. No,
Okay.
and just, poke his head in.
Into the coffin?
Yeah.
Okay, so last time we had Puppet roll for it. I need you to roll for which member you poke through, because there's two of these that this could have bad things.
Yeah, poking his head through a coffin usually doesn't imply something that could be bad. But a 1 usually implies that something is bad.
Puppet got Fisher.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna get? If it's Katarina, I'm gonna take your kneecaps out.
What the fuck? I feel like I missed so much with these.
Who named that? Who named that building? Was that Andy?
Probably.
No.
Home of the Grand Poobah Didoin.
That's
I
definitely an
did not name
Andyism.
anything on this map.
That's not Andy. I'm looking over. She's got a bell pepper in her hand like an apple.
Okay. What?
Are you eating a bell pepper like an apple?
Listen,
Yeah, Andy eats bell peppers. Andy just eats.
What about the site? Like the seed?
That's fucking
Well,
weird.
I'm opening it up.
She de-seeds them first.
Okay. Then that's fine.
That's still
Honestly,
weird.
bell peppers are
Man.
pretty delicious.
They're mini though.
What does that one get him?
I'm trying to find my list of things. I just can't remember where I put it. That's all. Okay, here we go. Okay. That gets him the Reaper of the Fields. They who salt the earth.
Oh.
Yeah, so ethereal. Let me just double check exactly what that spell does. The border.
Did you say those who salt the earths or sow the earths?
Salt.
Okay, just making sure. Just
a
making
big
sure.
difference. Yeah.
That's Warrior. Warrior the Warrior.
Oh, you're the warrior.
So was he actually called Fisher on that, like, the last one? Did he get a title?
You didn't see any marking, but I'm also not saying there's not really any marking on this one either. I'm just kind of saying who it is for my own
Okay.
sake.
Yeah, because we all know when they said Seven Saint, we all know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't all know.
It's the fucking Black Sun Party.
Yeah.
The border regions of the ethereal plane. Okay, so just on.
You've got
Okay.
Katarina, Saint, Knight, Bear, Sork, and Fisher.
Okay.
And Lord.
Make me. Oh boy. Okay, this is a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw. As you are greeted by the horrifying visage of the Sword Saint.
Right.
Good luck.
I'm gonna use lucky on that one.
Break a leg.
Have you not already used Lucky today?
You get multiple uses of lucky.
You got
Okay.
3.
I'm just
Unless you're a halfling, you have halfling luck.
That's
Alright, so-
20.
You're not frightened, and you didn't rapidly age, so that's good.
My
Oh my
God,
god.
it's like a ghost. It's
It
like the
is a
thing.
ghost.
Yeah, I guess he is just a ghost, but
Roll initiative.
Whee! Initiative.
this is where he's hanging out when they're not fucking doing the whole heist thing, huh?
Alright.
Oh
Tipper.
shit.
Got a
What the
22.
fuck, dude? Can you save some for the rest of us?
No,
No,
I
I'll
need
forget.
this.
I mean, so this, you could run as well. Let me just. Gotta make that way smaller than that. But I saved it big.
Yeah,
so.
that's concerning. That's not as concerning. That is approximately as concerning as I was thinking. Maybe a little bit bigger. I feel like the big warrior guy should at least be a bit bigger than Gaigo.
Nope.
Wow.
He's just a human.
Gaigo's just human. We're
Yeah?
just humans. We have so much in common, man. What's wrong?
He's about to stab the shit out of you with his ghost
You're
sword.
barely a human.
Yeah, you're a human in the loosest sense.
Alright. That's not
I
particularly
feel like
great.
if we just like poke Geigel with the needle, the human layer will just like pop like a balloon, and then whatever Fae
Alright,
hag
You go
being
first,
lies
Geigel.
underneath.
Mm-hmm.
you are greeted by the horrifying visage of this ghost. Its flesh halfway, pretty much like it's like literally a skeleton ghost, but with these burning like sort of gray eyes.
Puppet, I'd like to draw your attention to 135.
But that's
Give
not
me a
like
second.
exactly what that is. That doesn't really like count though. That's the issue.
Yeah, I think it might. Oh, wait. Check out 150s. 155 might be.
No, it is not. That's not what developmental psychology
So
is.
I'm gonna say the one you guys are talking about probably lies more in philosophy and sociology than actually the thing that it's talking about.
Yeah, no,
I'm
wait.
thinking,
No,
honestly,
no. Hold up. I lost it. Where was it? Did I think I moved.
I would go so far as to say that should just go in the 140s.
So, here's a question.
Yeah,
Technically, what plane are we on right now?
the ethereal. You are on the with etherealness. It says you are on the edge of the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
And the border
Alright.
regions of the ethereal plane where it overlaps with the current plane. So you're like in between the material and you're like on that range between the two. So you're in sort of both.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking of subconscious and altered states and processes, which is 155.
There you go.
That's
Hell
the one I
yeah.
was thinking of.
You just gotta get the shelf right, though. That's the thing. Just...
Yeah.
So, in this coffin with this ghost, like,
Yeah.
so there's the ghost there, and I assume the ghost has a ghostly sword, very angry at me.
Yes.
Probably wants to end my existence.
It's not super happy with you now.
Yeah.
Bare knuckle box.
What's in the actual coffin?
His body and his sword and armor, which are on his body. And you can see that his sword is actually got like a, it's got like this strap around his wrist that is then sort of goes to a sort of, the pommel where you normally have a jewel or something. His just has sort of a circular thing with this strap goes through and is attached to. So that even if he was disarmed, he would then be able to just sort of pull it back to his hand.
With the ghost.
Oh, Albie, let me send you like the list I've been.
And then he, as a ghost, just has a sword and armor on. He just looks like his body, but
Steal his sword. Steal his sword. Steal his sword.
I'm trying to figure out right now, what happens if I just reach my head out and return to the non-ethereal plane? I just end
I mean,
effortless.
he probably can't fuck with you because he's a ghost.
Well, ghosts can still fuck with you on...
I will let you know, ghosts have the ability, etherealness. They can switch between the ethereal and material plane as...
I'd start running, boy.
Yeah.
We don't know how strong these guys are. We just know the people that they deign to wage war on.
Yeah.
So you're
Just-
fucked. Is what I'm
Just,
hearing.
They
just
did lose,
making a quick assessment of everything I got here. There's pretty much only one spell that I could possibly deign to even try to use against him. Which would be Banishment, which, since he's native to this plane, it would banish him to a harmless demi-plane.
For 1 minute, right?
For
Banish
1
him for 1 minute, steal his sword and armor, and fuck out of there. Get the hell out. Peace.
minute. I mean, that's like what I'm thinking. That's the high-risk maneuver here.
Geigel, as a practitioner of the dark, arts, I will allow you to make an intelligence check for what might happen if you steal holy artifacts from the corpse of a saint.
Sure. You know,
I'd say that'd be knowledge planes.
no knowledge checks in this edition. Arcana,
That's just
I
an
believe.
arcana.
A
It's
15.
Arcana check, I think. 15? Yeah, that you might end up with a revenant chasing you across the world.
So really, add it to the list. Honestly, get in line. I don't know
Yeah,
if the
you do
Revenant
also have
chased
the
me.
Paragon Black Dragon chasing you.
Yeah, the Paragon Black Dragon chasing me for killing
Now,
his
here's-
son.
You also know that a revenant always knows your exact location and how
But
to
fucking
get to
Black
you.
Dragon knows too.
Well, the Black Dragon knows where its coins are
Mhm.
and things bought with its coin. It doesn't know the exact individual. The revenant
and
knows
things bought with its coin.
Yeah, whoa, I should have said that. The Revenant knows the exact,
Big Moonbear moment.
No fun.
the Revenant knows the exact location, direct everything. It even knows what plane you're on.
Alright.
It can communicate this,
I agree with those.
and it's also not an evil undead. So
I'm a bit. I need to read the Fairfolk one.
That one's I
Yeah.
think that one's a good one. I think that's a good
Making that assessment, it seems like there's no winning, quote unquote, this scenario.
also his sword, while being in a grave, it looks like it's at best like mithril, right? It doesn't look terribly ornate. Maybe it's a magic sword, but also, right?
I think the worst part is ghosts are immune to charm, because really I think the most useful thing would just be talking to this ghost.
I choose to believe that Warrior had like a shitty sword, but he was just so strong that it didn't matter.
I like that idea. I'm gonna go with that one too.
It was a low gold campaign.
It's not.
What's
it's not
the oldest
weapon
language?
that makes the warrior. It's the warrior that makes
can I do
the
a roll for trying to figure out what I think is one of the older languages?
Nope.
Sure. Oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
It's
Did we get
like
lava?
my mouse.
I'll do a knowledge
Okay.
history probably.
Um,
that's a 10. So not great,
Common
but-
has stayed around for pretty much as long as you know. Like, you know, the dialects changed a bit, but Common's probably the language, you know, most likely to work.
And I mean, Geigle should know he was there
With,
when
like
he was
a
making
normal
it.
human.
You know what? Geigel's a cult leader. He works with the cult stuff. This is unadvisable, and I'll probably leave if it doesn't work. I'm gonna try to persuade him to at least not kill me. And be like, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not trying to hurt you, man. Not trying to hurt you. What's up? I
Roll
just want to talk.
deception.
Deception?
I think this is deception. You went in with the intent to rob, but also, you know.
Well,
He's
yeah, but the
awesome.
motive is pretty rapidly
Yeah.
changed now that I saw the
Yeah,
shit-ass
yeah.
item.
Yeah, but that's yeah. Roll for. He didn't get particularly great on his sense motive, so.
Alright, a 21. With a
Okay,
deception,
yeah, that's
but,
significantly better than his
25 with
sense
the
motive. He just quietly stares at you with his ghostly sword drawn in that sort of typical fighter stance, you know, one leg back, sword pointed towards you, just staring at you from his grave.
I just have my hands up.
Making no motion. He makes no motion, says no words, but he also makes no. He's not like coming at you.
I'm more than fine to leave here.
This
am
guy
I
goes to
able
start like
ask a
backing
few
away
questions?
with their
Yeah,
hands.
he's like slowly steps away, kind of like slowly. Yeah, like
The
he knows how to try to defuse
The farther away
situation.
you are, the sword lowers. As soon as you're like 15 feet away, the sword is lowered.
Yeah. Kid, I'm gonna be honest. The city's been really like quiet about this part, and I have no clue what is even up here. What are you guys? Why are you buried in golden coffins next to a tree made of blood?
The ghost doesn't speak. It just like grumbles at you, but like it doesn't have any way to speak. Just go,
Do you know if any of your friends buried around here could talk? To me?
He shakes his head. No, he doesn't know.
All right. Well, it's been nice talking.
Time to go
with you.
check them all.
He points towards the palace.
Is there someone important in the palace?
He nods his head, and then he fades away as a ghosty does.
All right. Fuck it. I'm already in etherealness. I'm just gonna descend into the ground and try to enter the palace.
All right, make me one more stealth check. I'd say advantage since you're underground.
These fuckers have like tremor sense or some bullshit.
Oh, they have a lot. I will be.
Well, they have those
Oh.
jewels,
Oh, 22.
so they can probably just see Earth.
If I will be. Yeah, if he hadn't gone underground, 100% there was no way to get in.
Yeah.
From like this is the only way of like that was the only way in for that I could, and even then they still had a chance to see him, but even yeah. So you sneak in and eventually poke your head up and you pop up and it's just a large wooded like room. It's fairly empty. There's all kinds of wood panels, like if you've ever seen like room dividers. There's lots of those with just beautifully, intricately carved wood, all in the shape of lots of tree shapes or depictions of people forging, lots of foundry work carved into the wood. Just basically everything that, like, just the city itself seems to be carved into the wood all around here. And it's just the most intricate wood carving you could really imagine. And in the center of the room, there's some stairs that lead up to another floor. But pretty much everything on this floor is just like woodwork. And what looks like seating for people to come in and sit. And it looks like there's maybe a room for worship of some kind. But there's nothing of particular value on display here other than wood room dividers.
So at this point, Geigel has given up on any attempts to steal. He's literally going here for knowledge. So he's like looking for like, where could this person be that the knight mentioned? Could they be up the stairs? Like
up the stairs, like... you see light coming from upstairs. Down here it's kind of dark. There's nobody really around. But upstairs you can see there's like torchlight flickering down the stairs.
Now, important to note, when you're ethereal, I think you can see through walls, right?
Let me see. You ignore to do. During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, cost an extra foot. You can see and hear the plane you originated from, but everything looks gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really say you can see through stuff.
Okay.
I would say basically it's just gray, and yeah, it looks gray and wavy. So if you remember we watched Lord of the Rings when Frodo put on the ring, that's what it looks like to you. So everything's still there. It's just weird looking. And if you focus on it, it becomes clearer.
Then he'll I guess go up the stairs. He'll peek up the stairs.
So you peek up the stairs, and sure enough, this what appears to be a sort of crescent moon-shaped landing that is surrounded on all sides by these beautiful paneled walls with these paintings with very severe impasto, giving them lots of shape. And in the center, directly across from the stairs, is a door. It appears to be, again, a wooden door, but gold-leafed completely. Mm-hmm. And it looks like it opens inwards, away from where you're standing. But there's nobody else up here. Okay. And it's the only door. So, basically, you're imagining whatever's on the other side of this is probably a throne room or a reception hall of some kind, based on how like extravagant this little platform is, and that this is essentially, if you were to go down the steps and head straight, it would lead out to the front door. So this is basically you walk in straight, see this bottom floor filled with just luxury wood items, and then up the stairs is this door.
Okay, and this is on the second floor, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Geigel will approach the door, and as he's about to go through, let's check with TGL. TGL, have you solved the puzzle yet?
How's your puzzle going?
I've got several questions I wanted to ask. One, you said there was a list of who checked out book.
Yes.
When was the last book checked out?
Yesterday.
By who?
AA.
All right. All right. I want to know who were the last people to check these books out.
AA, and AA.
All right.
Everything seems to be mostly being checked out by AA.
All right, and then the last question I had was I wanted to go look at. I have one listed down here. Okay, so for common and old common literatures, right?
Yeah.
I am basically wondering because the poems from Beyond the Door, right? That's translated to common, right?
Yes.
I want to know if this section also contains books translated to common, or if this is more a section of books that were originally in common. Like
the old common stuff is stuff that was written in what was the current common at the time, but now has become an outdated dialect. So as in like Old English. So it's in English, but reading it, you'd be like, what the fuck does this say?
Also, so Arthur's
Because-
the main person who checks out stuff here then? No? Okay.
Arthur has never been here, and Arthur
Is that
recently died of old age.
No,
Sadly-
this is the past campaign that hasn't happened yet.
That's right, he's alive still, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
he
got
passed
like
away
a
49
36 more years on him.
Because he hits around 550 years old, and that's the max of his half drow, half dragon lifespan.
Damn, he's old.
Yeah, he was old. He rolled really well. He literally hit like the max year. It was, but he
So
also had
when
like
we
perfect
skipped
life.
40 years, did you just roll for all the
Yeah.
important characters who had a lifespan to see when
Yes.
they if they would die or not?
Exactly. Yeah.
What's Merlin looking like? Immortal due to his everything?
The druids have some shit going on.
Okay, I have. Okay.
Age is not relevant to these druids anymore.
So
They don't.
That's not what's going to kill them.
They don't grow grass. They grow.
What's your
fucking
question,
tentacles.
Puppet?
I'm a little. I'm trying to figure this one out exactly. This
Yeah.
poem's from Beyond the Door, right? Because it says
Yeah.
it's transcribed to common, but
Yeah.
I don't know like what the original language would
By
have
who?
been. By
What does Umbrellarian speak, my friend?
just because he transcribed it doesn't mean that it was originally in that language. He speaks Sylvan as well.
Speaks a lot of stuff.
Undercommon.
I do have to agree with Puppet here. Reading books was kind of his whole thing.
Okay, now, but what language did he transcribe it to?
Common.
To common.
So it's in common. So
That's
it's a
what I
book
was
in
thinking.
common.
yeah. Okay. So it would
That-
be.
that-
I have that one going to 821. So that's common poetry. I feel like that one's probably good. I
You
don't
got
know.
this is going to 821. Okay,
The 820 shelf.
the 820. Yeah,
I've got-
even direct numbers is fine. I have it written down exactly which book these are.
One that I'm less certain on is this Fair Folks one. I'm feeling a good 729 because this one is talking a lot about the design and structure and the structure of it, of the buildings themselves, and I feel like that's going to be the main like talk of this.
Okay, so this is 729.
Yeah.
Now hang on. I don't know if I agree.
I will gladly defend myself here. What do you disagree with on this one?
For
The
for
history
which
of the
one?
Fair Folks Court temples.
And the influence of the natural world on their outer design.
Yeah, the architect. It's talking about the architect.
Outer
in-
design.
I kind of have to agree with Puppet on this one, with the just architecture in general.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
If anything, it would probably go to the section on Fae after, or that last one.
I have.
You don't think it'd go to the religious history section?
No, because it's not really talking about religious, it's talking about a people and their architecture.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm thinking, which one do I want to move on to next? The society, the concept of social interactions and the effects of, yeah, that one. That's a long one for the record. This one, I'm just gonna go with social interaction. 302. It's literally social interaction.
All right, so you get that marked as 302. And what do you have for the idealism of daydreams and the dangers it entails?
This is the one that was the hardest for me. In the end, I'm thinking, maybe 154.
I will say you've got the other three correct.
All right, yeah, this is the one.
154.
I'm
I
stuck
think
at.
I think that last one is more philosophical and less psychological.
This one has the exact word in the title.
Ideal.
Oh, is it going to be is there an idealism section?
It's 141. It's 141.
All right.
I knew it
ideal-
was on the
one-
fucking 140 shell.
141.
That's philosophy.
141
Yeah.
for that one. Okay.
There you go. Yes. Okay, so you figured out where each of the books go. Are you putting them in each shelf?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So Arthfield goes and puts it back. Arthfield, as you put each book back, you notice that in the slot that each of these books goes, there is what appears to be a symbol in Draconic scratched into the wood.
Oh no.
There are 4 different symbols,
All right.
but unfortunately, you don't speak Draconic.
No, but what do they look like? Well, actually, I speak Draconic. I can't read Draconic right now.
Yeah, you speak it, but you don't. But unfortunately for you, there is. I mean, you can get like some paper and like some charcoal and make a marking of those 4 symbols.
Oh no, I'm asking for myself, so that way I. Because basically, what I want to do.
I can't give you a description of what Draconic looks like.
Okay,
Because
I
I've not created a Draconic script.
want to call
There is a-
somebody who
there's a
understands
5e.
Draconic.
Okay,
The party.
you're gonna try and communicate that.
Yeah, I want to try and
Who are you calling?
Make me a will save as you try to use a magical device inside this library.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. You pass as you feel a sense of the silence spell go across you and just wave off.
All right, now I would assume I know which one of our party members actually speaks Draconic.
I would
Would you?
assume so.
Because
I mean, you could just call up everybody one by one.
yeah. I'll be like, hey, do
Who
you know
calling
Draconic?
first?
Oh, who do I know best? Geigel's probably too busy with stuff. I don't know Octavian.
You also know Kygo's never even once associated with Dragon.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with just I'm gonna start with Amaryllis.
Okay.
Amaryllis, you're receiving a phone call from Arthdale.
Yeah, everyone else is gonna pick up. Hey, what's up? What's
Hey,
up, Arthur?
do you know Draconic?
I do know Draconic. Why do you ask?
I found some Draconic symbols. I was wondering if you could help me translate them and figure out what they mean.
Yeah, sure. Where are you?
Oh, dearie.
I'm
Oh,
in a
it's
library.
Okay, where is it? I didn't know there were libraries outside of.
Well, listen. It's a library. The door is locked. I'm a little stuck in here right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
How do you get stuck in a library?
The door's shut and there's no handles. The door's shut behind me.
You got trapped in a library.
Yeah, it's a long story. Anyways,
How did you get into that library?
it's a long story. Can you help me out, please?
I really. So how would you presume that I translate this for you if I'm not there?
I can
With
describe it.
This
You don't-
is literally trying to describe a symbol.
You
So-
don't
This is
read
that,
Draconic.
I could describe the symbol.
I'm going to have both of you roll an intelligence roll, right? And as long as
Can I-
both of you roll above like a DC 10, and you know what, Octavia, you can help.
I
You
do
give-
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd imagine
Draconic.
like
Alice
She
gets
and-
advantage.
Yon speak.
Alice, we're gonna have Puppet roll first to determine the difficulty of this check. So Puppet roll, make me an intelligence check first.
Oh, that was almost an
Okay,
effort.
I'm gonna say that's a pretty hard check. I'm gonna say that's a DC 15, but at advantage.
I've got no
And
stakes in this. That is
That probably
an
passes.
18 intelligence
18 will
check.
pass. All right. So you find there are the 4 symbols come out to 3 letters and 1 number. I'll put these to voice channel for you. So it comes out to.
Oh shit! It's gonna have you look up.
There you go. that's all you get.
Alright, I'm going to... I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of want to stay on the line because,
Yeah.
You know, if you told me where you are, I could come help. Just directly.
I don't think you would want to come help, in all honesty.
What was this about? Did you really? Did you really?
I went to a library. What's so bad?
There's a reason you're trapped there right now. You know that, right?
It's a weird library. I just assume all of these libraries are like this.
Did it have like a sign on the front?
It's a library.
I bet it had
It
a
said
door that you had to
said
break in.
library on it.
In common, I might add.
Did it really?
I'm pretty sure it did, like out of character, I'm pretty sure.
Fucking rolling sense motive on that thing.
There was like in like the little over the door, like over like the awning for the door, it did say like library. But that was the only bit of comment on the building.
Did the outside of the door have a handle?
No.
How did you get in?
That's a long story that involves something weird. There was a misunderstanding of some kind. It was a little weird. I think Fate just kind of like wanted me to come in here, I think.
You are putting far too much of your life into fate.
I think this might chalk more into coincidence.
Does CBP2 mean anything to you? Like, I'm trying to like...
You're in a library, why don't you just...
hold on.
It sounds like a model of something.
Okay, hold on. These books have a new writing... Oh.
I put the associated symbol with like when you put the books away, I put down the symbol that was where each book is.
Okay.
Just for you. When you looked at the list of who checked them out, they were all checked out by the same person.
By AA, you said, right?
Yeah.
Has that list changed at all?
Nope. It even has the dates they were checked out and everything.
What was the order of these being checked out? In case that matters, I don't know if it does.
These two were checked out together, and these two were checked out together, and these were checked out first. And this is the order they were checked out in. It's actually that.
BP2C.
BP2C.
And there was no like markings on the lock door or this door or any of them. BP2C.
Bring potion to church.
Bring me to church.
We're going to church.
P, that stands for Pisiphone. Who is AA? Is that Arimon or Anubis? We don't know either of their last names.
No, it's Arthur Ilarion.
No. They said Arthur's dead.
Count said Arthur's never been here.
Yeah.
Arthur's never been to Gillibrand.
What's Umbra Ilarian's wife's name? Lorelai.
Lorelai.
What was her knight's name?
Her first name has an L to start out with, so it's not her.
Alright,
I thought it sounded like an A for some reason.
Alright, can I... Alright, I wanna think out loud, right?
Yep.
Could it be possible that the C and the 2, these two connected, could that be possible that stands for like the 200 class? Like class 200, you know? In this Dewey Decimal System thing?
I made her last.
Because I'm trying to think of what else they could stand for.
Oh man, I love Andy actually pulled up Lorelei's document for this. That's funny.
Her last name is Smith.
Yep.
Not Baker.
No.
Nope. Her parents were bakers.
I think that's got to.
The
Oh,
What?
she's very short for a drow.
Albie, what are your thoughts?
very
I was
tiny.
looking. I was following up your theory, so I'm looking through the 200s to see if there's a C and a P somewhere.
There is prophetic books and poetic books.
I meant like in the same text.
Oh.
And I haven't found like two that stand out.
What's the numeric order of the books that you put back? In terms of duodecimal.
It was shelves 827, 2300, and 140.
So that's actually the numerical order in which the shelves are in that the count wrote out. CBP2. If you organize them,
I don't know.
in a in order.
Two.
Hang on.
The order of them does not line up. I will say the index has nothing to do with the these four symbols.
Okay, I'll close the index.
Okay.
Then.
The index was for where do these books go.
Second letter of the alphabet. Two. $16, 2, 3. If I got that right. Piece the 16th letter of the alphabet? Ah, that doesn't make sense. BP, 2P, C.
Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, I've got a wild theory.
Those all
Maybe it's
work.
because I've been spending way too much time on a certain subreddit, right?
Mhm.
No, wait, just
Go
I
with
don't know
it,
why-
Go with it.
Roll
chessboard
with the puppet.
P2. But I don't think there's a P in chess.
No.
I believe it only goes up to like J, H, maybe.
Pawn.
Pawn 2? Maybe.
Pawn B to C2.
But what would this? No, that doesn't. Make
I want to
sense.
look. Are there any mentions of a BP in the checkout book?
No, there's no mentions of a BP in the checkout book.
About PB.
Nope.
But any other combinations of these four characters?
No combinations of those at all in the checkout book.
Pawn. Oh wait. C. What's CB?
I'm not sure it. I'm not sure it actually is chess.
The BP were checked out together, and the 2C were checked out together
I know
on
that
two
has
separate
to,
days.
I know that has to be a clue, but I'm just.
Two C. BP.
There's so many red herrings in this place that I really want to focus on. You know.
2C. BP.
I think once you figure out the BP part, you'll probably have the rest of it.
God, my head is stuck in chess now. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
I would say it's probably a good thing. If you've been led to a chess route, it's probably a chess route.
Because there's a bishop, a pawn. Wait, I know I saw a pawn somewhere.
There is a pawn.
Bishop, pawn.
There's one of each piece.
To C.
Can I move the bishop,
Bishop-
and pawn? Like, do they
bishop-
do anything?
Oh,
Where's the
Bring
bishop?
the bishop and the pawn.
The bishop is...
Oh.
Isn't that the bishop?
Oh.
bring the bishop and pawn to C.
That's a queen.
That's a queen.
Queen. Bishop's over here.
I know there's a tiny one on the dead. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
That the...
And then-
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
bishop.
the board got unlocked. Let me just fix that.
And then I am pretty sure the pawn. No, that's not it. Where
The
was
pawn's
it?
way up here. Right, pawn's
Yeah.
right there.
I'll put the pawn, bishop. Where's the pawn?
Pawn's like the
Oh,
top
it's
right.
out the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we got the bishop and the pawn.
What?
Bishop to pawn.
This is assuming you entered on the.
But
entrance
usually
C, it goes this C2, which is also just happens to be right in front of Umbra Larian's painting.
What was his title in church? Was he a bishop?
He was just kind of the high cleric.
Wait, how did
Okay,
you
I'm
get...
thinking more.
How to get what?
C2.
Yeah, how'd you get C?
One.
Oh!
A B C
Okay.
2.
Yeah, okay. Well, what if they're...
And the
yeah,
pawn was right here. I mean, the bishop was right here.
what if they're both right there on
Oh,
on C2?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That is a legit. That is a bishop movement.
Well, the pawn was off the board.
Pawn was
Pawn
over here. Yeah.
Bishop
Yeah.
to pawn to C2. So
So it was just BP as in bishop, the first and last letter of the word
Oh.
bishop.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Because I wasn't sure one letter would be enough, and then you might mix it up.
yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
this had me confused because in chess, abbreviated movements are usually just 3 things,
Yeah.
unless you're capturing something and then it's 4.
I don't know enough about chess. I literally was just like, take this piece to this one, and wasn't really worried about any of
Yeah,
it.
it would be BC2, pretty sure.
Okay.
I wasn't worrying about chess moves. I was literally just like, take this piece to this spot on the board. I wasn't even sure where I was gonna put the board where I was gonna put the piece when I designed it. Yeah, you take it there, and a little key falls out of the painting. Just like literally pops off the belt in that painting and falls onto the middle index.
oh, that's some like cartoon fantasy shit. I love
What
it.
does the key look like?
It looks like a iron key for a padlock.
Oh, yeah, I'll go use it up here then. Because this is the only place
Alright.
I've seen a padlock.
You stick it into the
What about the
padlock,
chests?
and you hear all the locks on the side unlock.
I fail. Was that a lock unlocking? Did you just figure
There you go.
something out?
Yeah, I've opened a weird locked door.
He's been grumble. He's oh fuck up. Well, he was just talking about chess moves. So what do you?
I
think
knew
he's
playing
doing?
chess with you guys and me always losing would eventually be helpful.
Sweetie, you were just passing the time.
Chess is not a game I'm good at. I'm more good at games about luck. Anyways, I'll open the door.
Alright, the door opens.
I could hear Puppet's like excitement.
Can I I want to reach out. I want to poke it with something. I want to poke where the wall should be with something.
There's no wall there now.
All right, I'll very carefully make my way down the corridor,
Alright,
watching
give
out
me
for
just a
anything
moment.
that could
I
be a
have
trap.
to update something on the board real quick.
And and I also want to try and be a little stealthy in case.
Just give me a second. Don't worry. You give me a moment.
The bishop has become a bishop golem. You now have to run.
No, not that. Just real quick. I have to move stuff so I can reach other things. Is this such a my?
Oh yeah, I can actually like look at the full size image for this now.
Give it a second.
Oh yeah, there's a little. Oh, there's a third.
The door closes behind you.
Oh no.
You guys lose contact with Arthvale. The phone cuts off.
Oh, well, he's probably dead.
Arthvale, you find yourself suddenly in a room. A sort of spherical, half-domish room. With several other people just sort of lazing about in it. One of them is a gold dragonborn. The other is a large, sort of greenish man with red hair sleeping in the corner. One of them is a skeletal kobold creature scratching inanely into the wall. And then one of them is a tiefling who's just kind of like sitting in the corner drinking from a flask quietly. You look back behind you, and the passageway you just came from
Oh my god.
is no longer there.
Did he just fucking trap himself again?
He willingly walked through a door that he chose to go through.
No!
Did you just trap yourself again?
TGL.
No!
Motherfucker! Now we have 5 people in here.
So close!
Motherfucker.
You're in there, Puppet. You're with these people, and they look at you with pretty surprised-looking eyes. Except for the Dragonborn. He just seems completely unsurprised. The rest of them are like the kobold is just staring at you intently, as is the tiefling. But the rest of the large man with red hair and the Dragonborn don't seem to really notice or care about your presence.
This is the weirdest library I've ever been in.
Especially since 2 of the characters are now you.
And
weird.
one of them looks really familiar for some reason.
Yeah, can you recognize him from the painting?
What the fuck? Do we have to save Arthvale, or are we actually just
How
gonna...
could we possibly save him?
The last info you were giving was Arthvale telling Amaryllis that he went into the library.
He went into a library, and Amaryllis would know that it was in the forbidden side of town because he was like, I'm gonna go into the forbidden side of town. Anyone want to come? And she was explicitly like, no, I don't. And even if she may be curious, she is not stupid enough to sneak into this fucking side of town. Although her stealth is pretty high, she probably could.
I think the final trick of this was to walk into the door, but there was another way into...
He didn't step through the painting, man. He didn't jump into the painting. I'm telling
I
you.
think it was the painting at the last part. You go through the painting, not the door.
He needed to jump through the painting like a Mario level.
How was I supposed to know that?
You're not. You're not supposed to know how to get in. That's the whole point. This is a prison created by a trickery cleric.
Oh my god, Count, you updated the fucking patient!
Yeah. Is there another person in there?
Yeah, there's a third person on the painting now.
That's BM.
That's
Is
hilarious.
that Arthvale?
Yeah.
So let me guess. That's
Now wait a minute. You guys
that's-
pointed out something there that I don't think you've caught on to yet.
Is there like a...
It's only there's a tiefling. There's a tiefling and a kobold. The other two aren't
Tiefling,
there.
a Cobalt, and Earthvale.
Yeah.
Ah. Someone snuck
Oh yeah,
out.
where's Anubis?
That does stand for Anubis. They are in cahoots together. I knew that.
What?
They're in cahoots together. This is.
Oh my fucking god.
Duncan's life just got severely shorter.
What?
You know. You know.
What? I'm so confused, man. What?
I even
What's
messed
going
with the
on?
painting, and there was nothing going on with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there wasn't anything
because-
going on with it then. Before you had the key.
It was a planar key.
Great.
That's I
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
I think we
fuck,
all
you
need a
go
drink
with the
after
drink.
that one.
I don't need a drink. What? Can we go? Can we?
Do you guys remember when I gave you that key that let you connect the doors to each other forever ago?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No. I'll be honest with you, fam.
That's what. Yeah. That's what Puppet just used. He connected the doorway.
that key's a
And then
fucking
with-
bastard.
My god.
Do we just leave him there? We know exactly how to like.
What is Octavia thinking in this moment?
Octavia doesn't know these people that well.
Yeah, I guess like Amaryllis is gonna look down at the fucking like call dropped sign on the phone. She's gonna look over at Octavia and she's just gonna be like, "You think we should save him? You think we should do it?" Because honestly, like I'm kind of on the fence. It could be valuable to save him, but you know,
Let
at the same time, a lot of risk, you know.
there might be a lot of risk. However, having somebody indebted to you is always.
Do you have any good stealth spells?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Visibility, maybe. Disguise? Do you have any sort of disguise spells?
I do have.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think if we just, we could probably just shave our heads and faces bald, and we wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I do have greater invisibility. I knew I picked up invisibility somewhere.
That's pretty good.
But that wouldn't carry the both of us there at the very least, right?
Actually, let me check. I'm not sure about greater.
I'm pretty sure it's concentration, maybe.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I went to Pathfinder. Creature or object. Greater invisibility is 1 round per level.
Oh yeah, because it can be used in combat, and you can attack people with it.
Also, 1 round per level? I think you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, that also doesn't sound like a.
Yeah, that doesn't. Where the? Hold on.
Greater invisibility is concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have an upcast.
Were you looking at 3.5?
I was looking at Pathfinder because it's been auto-completing.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, if anything, you'd want regular invisibility so you can then upcast it to do 2 people at the same time.
Oh, true. But that's up to 1 hour. That's really good. Do you have normal invisibility?
Do I?
Do you?
Do you?
Where did I put my second one? I have blur. Locate object. Borrowed knowledge and prayer of healing.
Okay. Okay, so we're dead. Do you have disguise self? They don't have a Wilfred's in this town, so I can't go buy a hat of disguise.
You could
Did you
always
get
wait
had
for
disguise
Goggle to
under your
come
Air
back.
Force?
You know someone who
That-
does have
that-
a hat of disguise.
That's
You
your
can't find
demon,
them.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't go borrow it off of him.
No,
though.
Kima
It's
has it
already
right now.
borrowed
If this
right
is
now.
still the nighttime and she's
Yeah,
she's
unconscious
still
in the
out
river, you
drinking.
can just go find her. Well, you don't know she's in the river actually, so
I mean, I guess.
I feel like there was. What items did you give your Air Force?
Hey, let me pull it up. Hang on.
Because I feel like they had something to let them be hard to see at night.
I'm pretty sure I just made them paint their.
Oh, they were just painted black.
Oh no, they do all have hats of disguise, but I did.
There you go.
But also, I did have their brooms of flying painted like purple,
Yeah.
like dark purple.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Brooms of flying and hats of disguise.
I'm back.
Made for camo. Welcome back.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume I still have like 2 of those on me.
I imagine you could just go to your people and be like, "Hey, I need to borrow a broom."
Because I bought 45 of each.
Yeah. I think they can give up those.
So I'll get 2, and I'll hand Octavia a hat of disguise and broom. You know how to fly one of these?
I've had my way. I've been in a couple witch covens in the
A
past.
couple of them.
I'm much older than you think.
How long do those usually last? I thought it was kind of an
Well,
eternal partnership kind of deal, not like a
you're
thing
thinking
to
of
step away
Fey.
from.
You're thinking of Fey covens. I'm talking more like mortal covens.
Alright, well, let's
Witch
give this a
hunting
shot.
was very lucrative.
And we're gonna have to find a good spot to sneak in. I mean,
Make me stealth checks at advantage.
Uh,
Now
Oh,
fly into the city and stealthy. Up
I
the
fixed it.
ocean is
I fixed
lava.
I got a
got-
21.
I got nothing really helping me with the stealth.
The hat of disguise and the broom.
No, just like otherwise.
Oh,
the advantage.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not a stealth character.
Yeah, I would just say this is like a DC. It's not super hard, but it's hard enough. It's like 13.
Okay. Come on, please don't fuck me.
Oh!
Okay.
Octavia!
Yeah, Octavia puts it on.
That's a
Secret
21.
agent suit appears. You guys fly into the city undetected, keeping close to the walls. And sure enough, eventually, you find the library with the big door with things written only in Draconic.
And library up top. And library.
Yeah,
in common.
and library. in
That was
common.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't lying.
I guess it really did say library. That seems a little bit on the nose. Usually, like, a more descriptive name is more appropriate. Like, the
Oh.
Library of Malapri. Not
Yeah,
just, well, maybe. This must be the only library they have.
That's broadly accurate. I don't think a very flammable building would be advisable in a forge-based.
That is, I hadn't thought about it that way, but that is very smart.
I think the only flammable thing here is the wood, so paper might be a lot more rare here.
How do you think he got this door open?
Well,
No, I-
The door on
Draconic
Draconic
says-
says, it literally says like praise Bahamut.
Praise be Bahamut. The
And the door
platinum
opens.
learn.
The door opens.
Well, Amaryllis is gonna step in.
Yep, you
And
step
so
in
will
after you make
Octavia.
the door closes behind you.
Where's my token?
Your token is
probably over
here. Someone grab
No,
that.
wait, no, that's Geigel and the others. Here.
Yeah, Pet is not coming for this.
Yeah, Ped did not want to go in for that.
Pet was
So-
just drinking his tea, heard everything, was like, fucking nope.
Good luck with that.
Fuck you, no.
So as you enter, the door closes behind you, and the painting in front of you looks over at you and motions for you to come toward.
Amaryllis is gonna step up to the painter.
Oh wait, that's not what I want.
Hey, are you like a sapient kind of painting? Is that the deal with this room?
I'm not even actually a painting. My name is Umbra Alarian, caretaker of this grand library.
Look, my friend's kind of an idiot.
I realize that, but this is the part where I give you a breakdown of what's going to happen.
Alright,
And
that's fair.
what's happening. Your friend is what we would call a godspoken. And unfortunately for him, he has broken into one of the most secure prisons in all of existence. It is the greatest illusion I have ever fabricated, and quite frankly, nigh impossible to get out of without me releasing the other prisoners, because that is the way it is designed. And unfortunately, I don't particularly want to release the other prisoners. There are 2 demigods trapped in there. Well, actually, one of them is, but they're really more actually minor gods. And your friend
You've
has
trapped 2 gods?
Yes. As you can imagine, this is why I don't really want to release
It's a lot of work to lose over one pirate.
Exactly. Now, I did notice that, unfortunately, your friend seems to be carrying a very powerful artifact made to traverse
the
realms.
lightning one.
Yeah, well,
Traverse realms?
Yes, I don't know how he got a hold of it, and I don't even know if he is aware of it. But yes, he's in there. Now, while he's in there, he will perceive himself as if in a sort of half-spherical room. In reality, he's sort of standing in a daze in the middle of a small field now. He points over to the other painting. Over there, you can sort of see where he gives you a general idea of who is in there at the moment. You can see
Gotcha.
the 2 prisoners alongside him.
Um,
He's the one with the funny hat.
But this is also just a library, right? Like, you've got books in here?
Yes! Oh, yes, this is my personally maintained library. I work here.
You don't mind if we
this is my
browse,
club.
do you?
You're more than welcome to look. I just
Much
recommend...
obliged.
There's really nothing you can do or break in here that will cause me
I'm
any
really
issues.
not looking to break
I'm
anything.
just letting you know it's going to be nigh impossible to get your friend out at this time.
Well, you know, it is what it is. It's how it goes sometimes. And, you know, just give him, like, a nice pillow or something.
And he is currently in a perfect sort of stasis. You know, he will neither age, feel hunger, or thirst while he's in. He's in a little daydream of his own making, essentially.
Good for him. It's like heaven, but without dying.
It's a very annoying tiny box where he's stuck playing Go Fish for pretty much all of eternity.
Oh, so it's hell.
It depends on whether or not you like Go Fish.
I don't think anybody does.
Quite fond of it.
Well. Nice to
And the
meet you, I
painting goes
guess.
still.
Alright, looks like we can't save him, Octavia, but we did try.
Oh my fucking
Flashback
God.
to Puppet in the box. Puppet,
Yeah.
you're in the box.
Like, oh hey, you guys are the guys from the painting, you two.
What the?
This is weird. I have to voice myself talking to myself. Yeah, I was
So
in a library in Malefree.
Yeah, Requiem's in there too, Britt. So you are able to be Requiem, right?
Yes! I can't be my
I was
boy!
in a library in Malefree. There was a painting of two figures, looks like a tiefling and a kobold, in a field in front of a church. And I imagine that's the point where Arimon slowly turns towards the the Umbra and Anubis. You know, thinks for a second about how Umbra has always rolled consistently bad.
Yep.
Takes the nearest board game and chucks it at him.
It hits Umbra square in the face and knocks him cold.
I'm just gonna laugh at that.
Alright. A board
Wait,
game
how the fuck did you get in here?
normally never. I opened a. There was a weird puzzle. I opened a door, and I walked down the hallway, and that was that. I found myself in here. It's a weird semi-sphere room. Is that description different from what Arimon and Requiem
Nope,
would
they're
see?
all experiencing. You all see the same thing together.
I think at that point, Requiem would just start bashing his head against the wall.
It's still a stone wall, and it still hurts.
And there was a,
Yep, that's the point.
It looked like nobody had been in it for a while, but there were books being checked out by an AA and then food orders. It's kind of weird. Also, what does God-spoken mean again? Like, out of character? I really don't
You don't know.
Out of
He's
character, we
only
don't
been
know?
mentioned once before. Out of character. Yeah, out of
We
character.
know about the Godspoke, kind of. We know that there was the old party, the old party, who spoke with Galahax, I believe, and they were referred to as Godspoke.
Which Lorelei was one of them, right?
Yes.
Lorelei, Thorag, and Glim. Horthrog actually was not a Godspoke.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you won't, Andy. You won't even remember this because it was never brought up to you guys. It means something to me and me alone, and it's something that makes me laugh on the inside. Anubis doesn't go by a last name. He refers to himself as Anubis of Erina.
AA.
AA. Yep.
You know, maybe if he actually fucking went by AA, he'd stop fucking drinking all the time.
But you also know, you also know that there's Umbra has a son named Arthur Alarian as well.
Hmm.
So, who are you guys? Because I don't see a way out, and I'm still very confused as to what's happening.
Yeah, well, we're pretty confused too. Well, two of us at least seem to be confused.
Umbra just looks at you and says, "Welcome to prison. You'll be here for a while."
Listen, I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. I
And
don't
then
belong
they
in
hear the
prison.
thermal.
You broke into a secure facility. There's no mistake.
This is a library.
Mm-hmm.
I broke into a
Yes.
library, and actually
then
the
you
door opened
proceeded,
for me.
and then you proceeded to touch my books.
Well,
Wait,
yeah.
And you didn't check any of them out.
Wait,
You
we
got
could have been
into
reading
the
books this whole
returns.
time?
You got into the returns section, which is quite clearly you had to go behind the counter. And I'm gonna be frank, I did not employ you.
How do you know all of this if you were in a prison?
It's my library. If I'm in here, I know that I definitely didn't hire you before I went in. And I know where the returns are. I've worked here since I was a lad.
Wait, so on. You've trapped us inside of a library, and you could have gotten us books Instead of just having us play.
You guys do
Dumb
not have a
board
library
games?
card.
What?
You are neither residents of the city from where the library is, and or have library cards for the library.
Well, why didn't you explain that when I walked in?
Not my job to explain to you how a library works.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I wanna pull out like a 10-foot pole. I wanna poke this painting with it.
It's a pretty solid painting. The impasto on it's really thick, and it doesn't like move or shake or anything when you poke it. You can see though, like that if you put just a little bit too much pressure on it, like messes, it like kind of bends the impasto a bit.
How she's lawful evil.
Are you thinking about stealing it?
I don't want to steal it. Actually, that's kind of a good point. Well, we did. Okay, I'm gonna level with you. This clearly has something to do with Bahamut. I'm not a fucking idiot. And Bahamut is kind of a scary god. I mean, he passes down judgment.
I want to see what door he unlocked before we leave.
Yeah. Let's go find that.
You wander your way
is-
through and reach the door at the end. It appears to be shut and locked, and there's no sign of a key or anything.
Interesting.
Is the chess piece still there?
There's
the key
just
is-
a bishop on the floor, yeah.
Yeah. So the puzzle's been solved and the key is gone.
Yeah, and there's just a bishop on the floor.
So there's like no glass frame on these paintings. They're just like
Oh yeah, no,
Out.
there usually isn't glass on the front of the painting, actually. It usually would just have a varnish to protect it, and you can actually wash it. But this has a very thick, heavy impasto. It's an old style painting, so the varnish on it is not particularly good. And the impasto itself has collected a lot of dust over the years.
Octavia, I feel like doing something very foolish.
Something even a little devious.
Something a little devious, maybe. Do you think we should get up to mischief here, or should we mind our own business?
I've lived long enough.
Amaryllis is gonna reach out with a stick and try to like carve away the impasto on the front of that temple to open up like a door on it.
The moment that a piece of that impasto breaks off, you hear a popping noise behind you. And like a god damn it!
You thought I
was
wasn't gonna
enjoying
try?
lunch.
Oh, that's someone different.
Wait! Oh, fuck!
Who the hell are
I'm
you
not-
two?
Curious. Delta.
Why are you touching that? You shouldn't touch that. Let me tell you, you really don't want to touch that.
What's
Okay,
going on with,
can
what's
you
going on with
explain-
Anubis?
Wait.
What's going on with Anubis inside the?
He's
inside
just
the-
sleeping in the corner.
Anubis.
Are you like talking to him in the
Yeah.
inside the room? He like opens his eye and looks. He's like, "What? What do you want?
There
If
are.
you don't have alcohol, I don't want to talk."
You have alcohol? Oh yeah, I always have alcohol on me here.
I think I'm out.
Anubis takes your alcohol, and he
Wait,
goes back
I
to
want
his
some
like.
too.
All right, Anubis.
Anubis gives Requiem a look of, if you come within 5 feet of this alcohol, I will strangle you. And it's
Wouldn't
just a
be the
look
first
that
time,
conveys
boss.
that exact message.
Anubis,
And-
I need to know right now. What is your part in this?
Is Arthvale saying? Who's saying this?
That's Ahriman.
Ahriman just
Ahriman!
looks at you. Ahriman
Ahriman
just
put
looks.
together.
Anubis just looks at you and is like. He just takes a swig of the alcohol and lays back down in the corner.
Wait, did he actually have something to do with this?
You think I didn't recognize the symbol of your whatchamacallit, the emissary of that council?
He's just sitting in the corner drinking alcohol and ignoring you.
So, the other guy, I mean, he explained a little bit, but he said I couldn't break anything in this room if I tried.
Well, he said they wouldn't be of an effect. And while that's technically true, I would rather you not mess with my stuff. Thank you. And he comes back over and says, oh, you broke it. You know how much time it takes to texture like that? I can't fix that.
Oh, so it's just like a valuable thing, not like a...
Yeah.
Oh, well, I apologize then.
Well,
I thought it would have like a...
What? You heard I trapped 2 gods in a demi-plane. I should break the stuff that's attached to that. Yeah, that's real smart. You think you don't usually trap gods for no reason.
Look, there have been some bad people I've run with lately. One of them did some pretty bad shit.
Yeah, and? Has anybody bothered to trap him?
Her.
I mean, with them, I don't care.
She ran away. No, nobody's trapped her.
Well, then then it's probably not as big a deal as what I've got trapped in a box right now.
No, whatever you say.
He goes over to the painting and like waves his hand, and then the painting starts moving, and then they just start conversing, but you can't actually hear anything. Their mouths are moving, but no sound is coming out between them. And then he like points towards you guys.
Are you ratting on us?
The painting kind of gives you the side eye.
Realist is stepping over.
It's silent no matter how close. You just see them talking.
Look, Do you think nobody's going to try? That's all I'm saying.
Well, the silence wears off, and Anubis turns towards you and says, "Listen, at this point, it's kind of the whole thing's fucked. This is there's too many people know what's going on here, and at this point, we just kind of there's some stuff that needs to be done, and yeah.
Well, look,
Umbra's not really a big fan of what has to be done. And Anubis, roll initiative."
Nice.
Oh,
Fucking nice.
Oh, okay.
Before that, can I ask you one question?
Yeah,
Count?
what's going on? Yeah, we can go back to the room while these two roll initiative.
I just want to know, with everything that's been said so far and like what's going on in the container, of course.
Yeah.
Would Requiem be able to put 2 and 2 together of like Anubis had a hand in this bullshit?
I mean, the only thing that's been stated by Arthiel since he came in here is that there was a paper with the letters AA on it.
And there were only 2 figures in the painting.
And there were only 2 figures in the painting.
And
On
meals
top
were
of that-
ordered for 2. In a library that supposedly hadn't seen use in a long time.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. He would not, because if he does, if he did fucking understand that, because he has like a 20 intelligence.
Yeah,
but
he's smart enough to put those kind of pieces together and figure out that Anubis definitely had something.
Come I have to ask.
In that case,
Yeah.
If I open this door, is it immediately going to roll initiative? If so, we might as well combine initiatives.
No.
Okay.
Yours will not roll initiative. So actually, we'll go back over to Geigel as soon as I find what I'm... Actually, we'll do it now while I'm looking for this PDF of Anubis' sheet for myself.
I don't feel like... Look, I don't feel like you have to pull up any sheets. I feel like this is pretty
You guys might
done and
escape
done.
somehow. I don't know.
Just break the
I don't know how to
painting real
open
quick.
the door, man.
Break the painting real quick.
I don't know how to open the fucking door.
What? That? Have you tried to pray to Bahamut like you opened it?
It doesn't matter. At this point,
Yeah, also you have to deal with a man about to murder you for knowing too much.
I will say we are disguised. I mean, he
That's
probably
it,
has
yeah.
some fucking true seeing shit or whatever, but...
There's my Anubis sheet. Perfect.
Yeah, my... I think I'm gonna level with you, Alice.
No, I think I'm fucked. At least, at the very least, I'm dead, but...
No. I think that last bit with Anubis was a ploy to get us to not fuck with the painting. Octavia's gonna burn that fucker.
I can shoot it too if you want.
Or at least try to break out the 3 little images.
Alright, give me just a moment. I'm gonna go get a drink. And then I'll talk to Geigel about what's going on. Because Geigel is about to do something pretty big.
Oh,
And introduce a character that is integral to the entire story.
Oh.
To the entire story.
I'm going to be right back
Yeah.
real quick.
What is going on this session? We're trying...
I'm gonna be honest, if you two die in this, and Geigel somehow either doesn't die or dies, we're down...
Geigel is in no danger anymore.
Yeah, we're down like a majority of the party. I don't know if the campaign goes on
There's a
much
good
longer.
chance to lose half the party in one session. I think the campaign might end tonight.
That'd be
Which
hilarious.
honestly, considering there's like 10 bombshells just dropping one after another, is a perfectly fine.
And also, can I just say, I feel like what we're doing in these last sessions are stretching the limits of Melee Priest so that we have a better idea of what to do when we come here and just stall.
Mhm.
Right. I'll be right back.
That's also fair, but like... I need to check my spells, because this is the first time I've ever been
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the fucking Stone Singer bow or whatever, and I'm just gonna fucking shoot that bitch. I'm gonna play my song and shoot the bitch. I've never actually shot it, but I know that it has some pretty cool power. I'm gonna be right back.
Alright, perfect. We can wait for everybody. A perfect time to try this fancy whiskey.
Oh, Count's getting drunk, right?
Not need to get drunk, but I need something because I want something nice to drink.
Honestly,
Andy got me
that's
apple
a good
whiskey.
idea.
Yeah, if we're doing this, let me go get it.
Yeah, everybody go get something. Oh, smell that. I like how it smells.
It does smell good.
Yeah, it just smells like apple juice. It looks like apple juice.
Oh man.
A nice bottle of pineapple cider. How can you get more tropical for a pirate?
Alright, Geigel. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait for Alice, because she's gonna... If I talk without Alice here, she'll kill me.
Fair.
That's true.
Do note,
forget Count.
I am recording this whole thing, so it might
Yeah,
be
yeah. Well,
of import later to review through that footage.
Don't forget, Count. I bribed you. Don't forget that. Please take my bribe into account. I worked hard on.
I did, that's why you're trapped in a room and not dead.
There, I appreciate it. It works. It truly does save your characters.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It does taste good, I like it.
Jai
No, I never
smells the
said-
cider. She's like, what the fuck is that smell? Is that alcohol?
Okay. So,
I need to send you the thing I sent Count right before session started.
okay, so I'm gonna send this one more time just so Alice can also...
She's not here right now.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm sharing this so people could look at my spells and be like, okay.
Oh, this is useful and whatnot.
I'm back.
Welcome
Oh.
back.
Ugh.
Yeah, share the sheet. I'd like to see the spells.
Share with others.
Oh man, I haven't used Anubis' stuff in so long. I forgot that all of his stuff is just coin flip.
Yep.
Oh, this
Oh.
is great.
Oh, wait, is that the same sheet you gave out to,
Yes.
the Anubis one shot? Oh, I love that shit.
It's very fun.
The non D&D coin sheet.
I
Oh,
love
but you
making
know,
special sheets for NPCs. It's very fun.
Indeed.
I need to make a new version for Anubis that has more of like a coin generation game kind.
That'd be great.
Because people there's so many times in one shots where people end up wanting to be NPCs just to have NPCs prepared.
I cannot wait for the day where I can really explore the Dragon Shifter class.
That'll be fun. Wow.
oh no, I have to turn off Dark Reader to read the sheet. Albie, what in the world is this background?
Sorry.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, perfect. Now that we're back.
I was doing it thematically to what originally was the colors of this character, but no, it turned into just
Oh,
a.
okay. I can actually read the spell text pretty fine. That's fine.
So this is what I'm working with, all the way up to 5th level at Dawn.
Flame Strike's pretty good DPS. It also would be useful for destroying that painting.
I have I can cast 2nd level spells, but I have 4th level spells left.
Banishment,
know if-
always a fun one.
I don't know if Anubis is vulnerable to necrotic at all, but I shouldn't even think about attacking him.
I will let you know ahead of time. He is not vulnerable to necrotic in any way.
Ooh.
He is from a city of the undead. That kind of makes sense.
He has a negative energy aura
Yikes.
that hurts that heals undead and him, even though he's not undead.
So, opening move, right here. 1st level spell, I've highlighted it.
Why that? For first. And against, I guess against the painted. Not.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if you want the pain dead, you probably want the pain dead really good. But maybe upcast a little bit, you know?
Well, if I'm upcasting, I might as well do something else.
But I mean, that is a good way to destroy painted. It lights stuff on fire.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what kind of painting this is, but if it's an oil painting or on some kind of painting,
an oil painting.
yeah, then
Very
that'll
thick
probably
impasto.
combust.
Also, I realized I've been saying impasto a lot, and everyone might not know what that means. That's the
Yeah, I have no
texture.
clue.
I looked it up. I looked it up
It's
for my notes.
it's the
What is
buildup of paint that creates a texture.
Oh, right, I remember.
I have
that.
3 paintings in my house that do that.
Yeah, that's called impasto. IMPASTO.
So,
So that's a fun word.
I love the I love the weird kind of interaction right there that Amaryllis and Anubis said, which was basically, yeah, we got 2 demigods in here. Yeah, well, we had some pretty bad people. Never mentioning what either did, but in 2 different regards. Both are equally bad. One killed the sun. One's literally an eldritch being disguised as a kobold who ate gods.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
If Anubis and Umbra knew who she was talking about, they weren't even around for it. But if they knew, they would be like, oh, okay, maybe you're right, actually.
I
Maybe
love
she-
how
maybe
Geigo
I-
plays up being such a bad guy. Ain't even compared to the
Don't worry.
bullshit other people have
Oh.
done.
Count, I didn't tell you this. While I was searching through my desk yesterday, I found a
Your-
little evil. I found an evil eye amulet or
Oh,
like keychain.
fun!
So now I have that next to me while I'm playing your campaign.
Geigel is evil, but like on a weirdly corporate level when it comes to cults. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, Geigel's like Saturday comic book villain vibes. He's not touching these other things.
No, I see Geigel as like the supernatural equivalent to a playground bully. He just wants to fuck with you a little bit. He doesn't even really like. It's not like he's trying to kill you most of the time.
Holy
Just
shit!
a little bit.
So in
That's
this
really
room,
good.
it's a relatively small room. With no
Why does
other
that crown look
furniture
like the one that
besides-
Seventh had?
Besides a large, sort of red, woodish, like a wood chair, but it's stained red. And sitting in it is a man comprised entirely of metal, almost silver, with just 6 eyes, and a crown of what looks like roots or something on his head.
Look at his eyes, Alice.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Fuck my life, dude. His eyes are made by the Seven, or he is made by the Seven.
Oh, that is so
There you
fun.
go.
Why do we keep doing this?
Because you like pain.
And he's just
No,
sitting in the
why do we
chair
keep running-
staring at you, Geigel.
Oh God.
I don't think we lived through this campaign.
Hey.
Geigel is in no danger.
Look, man, I'm gonna pass out in the fucking river,
So
Yeah, but you're also a fish person.
just going to be
True.
completely honest with you, Chief.
so I'm fine.
Kind of snuck in here. Kind of was
I know.
sneaking around.
I know.
But I imagine one of your buddies told me to go talk with you. Because honestly, I'm kind of curious at this point. No one's really talking about what's up here, and I'm just...
It's just me,
Who are you?
the Silver King.
Huh. What?
That's what
Level-
everybody calls me.
Is that what you want to be called?
I don't really care. Names never were really my thing.
Got any, like, overarching motives? Or, like, anything, like, why the tombs of what I imagine is your ghostly friends?
Yeah.
Just want to be, like, close to them?
I mean, everybody gets buried eventually, right? Well, most people
Yeah. I mean, I've heard
do,
of,
some
like,
way or another.
yeah.
I guess cremation is not really burial, but, it's close.
So, like, what goes on up here?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Seems like below is like a big old, this is like a big temple of sorts. Do people like
Well, yeah.
sacrifice themselves to you or something?
There's no... That'd be pretty fucked up. Yeah, no blood sacrifice. That's not allowed.
Oh. What is allowed?
Offerings of food and incense. I like incense a lot.
Really?
It's nice. Yeah.
I have, have you ever smelt burnt up Kraken blood? It has a unique
No.
smell. Oh,
No, I don't really go out onto the water.
give me a second. Oh, I even have these old incense burners. I stole them from some Kuatoa.
I used to be It's true. He did. He stole from a Kuatoa's altar.
I'm pretty sure this is like 7 levels of infamous right now, but
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
there's a
I'm
lot of
well
things
lost.
right there.
You broke
me laugh so
into
hard
a,
I'm
like, a
burping, man.
palace, and now we're
So-
talking to a king.
As you say that, right, like the wood shifts beneath your feet and makes like a little altar for you in front of you.
Go out. I'll be back.
Oh shit! It's another version of the 7th.
I'll put the incense burner on and pull out one of my assume a small vial of This-
Kraken blood.
Kraken blood, which still has that latent energy. Like it looks
Yeah.
like it's like incredibly inky. And
So,
just
how do you intend to light the Kraken blood on fire?
Well, it's
I was
dried
gonna-
blood, right?
It's not dry. The
Well-
Kraken's blood has stayed surprisingly moist.
yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I'm gonna create some sparks. I'm gonna pull out the crystal dagger I usually use and grab a piece of flint.
Alright. It lights and burns with this green, unnatural flame. It feels very much like your grandma's hearth at home.
Yeah. This is what grandmas always like to do. Honestly, they also like to cook with it, but it's kind of that's probably a bit
I
more
don't
fucked
really
up than
eat.
you. Yeah.
I can't eat. Don't have a mouth.
All right.
Does he talk then?
Well, this has been pretty informative.
Before you go, I have
Yeah?
a question for you.
Yeah.
How did you get? How did you arrive in the city? Usually, I don't see many people who are allowed up to the palace. Obviously, you're not allowed to be here.
Yeah.
Why did you come here to begin with? What brought you here? This
To-
isn't really a city of riches.
Malapre?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. One of my friends heard of rowan trees and wanted to build a ship out of them.
Trees.
And I was like on board
Oh.
with it. We're pirate. I'm gonna be honest. We're pirates. You probably saw the wanted posters
I
if you
mean-
walk around town.
Yeah, I guessed as much. Your soul is stained with evil.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fair.
The hundreds of ghosts swirling around you kind of clued me in.
Is there the ghost of the Skywheel there? I got banned from Wilford's for
Is
that.
that what that is?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there that doesn't look particularly happy with you. I'm really sorry. When you die, it's gonna be miserable.
Oh, I mean, without a doubt. But like, honestly, I was gonna die anyway in a miserable fashion, and the Hag Mothers really gave me a second chance. So I'm really just cruising with it now.
I get it. You're, taking the sins of your family upon your shoulders. That's, something, at least. Maybe you'll get a higher level, you won't be so low down in the nine hells.
Yeah, well, I'd rather not think about it for now. Honestly, like, when I get there, I'll get there. And I'm sure I'll do
Worship any
fine.
gods?
I worship the, my Hag Mothers, which I don't think are really gods. It's a coven of Ro. But, like,
Do you believe in gods?
I mean, I believe in gods, but obviously their works affect the planet, but, like,
Okay.
you know.
As long as you're not atheistic, I think you'll be...
What's
Okay.
wrong with atheists?
Well, as a thank you for your offering, I will give you this one hint. If you are an atheist, you are consumed by a great beast in the nine hells. And just
Alright.
stop existing and don't get recycled.
Okay, so pick a god and pray. Any god will work.
As long as you believe in their existence, you're all right.
Okay. Anyway, to get a bit more specific. Yeah, my friend wanted to visit the city, see about the Rowan wood, which apparently turned out to be completely like red hair, and you guys make a bunch of metal. But honestly, by that time I saw like one of your guys' huge coastal guns, and I wanted one of those. And I'm now realizing you guys only sell to yourself. But like that's entirely fair. Honestly, you
Can't
probably
really hand the weaponry out to the rest of the world. It would
I'm gonna be honest, if I had a spinal
already-
gun, that would be terrifying. For a pirate, I'd just one-shot, like, every ship. That's kind of why I wanted to give it a shot.
Unfortunately, the ships of this era aren't ready for weapons of that size. It would rip your ships apart. We can't even mount them on our own ships. That's why they're land.
Well, I actually have a weird ship that, I don't even know if it's from this era, to be honest. It had what looks like a giant spinal gun on it in the first place that shoots a harpoon.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
That explains the whale.
Well, actually, the whale was, that was an I killed the whale and got the ship because I didn't want to have the flying carcass of a whale as my ship.
And now we will fade out as the Silver King and Geigo go over Geigo's life story as he fascinatingly listens, and Geigo feels compelled almost to talk to him and just.
Oh,
kind of
Geigo's
tell
more than
him his
happy to
life story.
explain.
Yeah.
I want to talk to this guy. Fuck, man.
This is the most entertaining thing that's happened in like 6 decades. Because I'm clearly not from this era.
All right. We'll flash back to over here. Let me roll for Viv. He has a +6.
So is he pulling out a weapon or something? Is he squaring up?
He's just moving towards you menacingly, and
He's
far quicker
just
than
about to
looks
beat
normal.
our ass.
Are you doing the fighting thing? Are you going to fight me? Is that what this is?
I'm sorry. Well, this isn't going to be much of a fight. And whoever... Okay, so he got an 8 in total, because I rolled very badly.
I got a 14.
Octavia, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay, so it's gonna go Amaryllis, Octavia... Oh no, Amaryllis, Anubis, Octavia. Alright, Amaryllis, what are you doing? He's very clearly coming towards you with the intent. Like, you can feel, like, that intent to kill.
Are there not magic items that get rid of people's memories? Alright. I'm not trying to die today. Guys, I don't know what to do.
Shoot the painting. Shoot the painting.
I have the
You had a
shittiest...
plan. You had the plan. Block him
Banish
off.
yourself.
Do you think that's the plan? I'm gonna pull out my magic harp. Can I try to put up a wall between the two of us?
Sure. Roll me...
Performance?
Well, performance isn't what I need to know here. I'm just... Okay. Let's... I'm just trying to find, like, a specific for, Okay. Roll 2d... well, actually, roll, a... Let's... Best
Oh, fuck.
this out. Roll, roll a d20 for me.
Ooh, I should probably...
It's a cool 11.
Alright. Okay. A sort of bright, silvery, metallic wall shoots up in front of you.
Okay, so have I broken our contact with each other?
I mean, he's like between. There's a foot of this material between you and him.
Where?
At the,
So, like, is it like
I'll try
like
and
this?
I'll get something for it in a second.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared for both the stuff. It's all. So
Yeah, it's all good.
Get some stuff.
It's the only tool I know to use. Because my plan of taking 4 levels in Bard, Sorcerer, and then 2 levels in Warlock was not good.
I didn't think we'd be having a brawl with Anubis in the middle. Also, why is Anubis...
He's a member of the Dark Council.
Yeah, but why is he in
There you go.
cahoots with... See, I don't trust
I assume
Umbra.
it's a member of a Dark Council and a member of a...
And Amaryllis is just gonna yell through the wall, I'm a merchant, I don't like to settle things with violence entirely often, so I request that you please do not kill me.
All right, it's Anubis' turn. I need to flip black.
But
I don't think
I think she's also gonna just fucking
Yeah.
start
Good
running
call.
over here.
So let me see. Yeah, just treat it as 1 is 5 feet. Here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, his fist comes through the wall. Like Incredible Hulk monster style, and he just like blasts a hole through the wall. But that'll be his action, and he just moves up to you again. Because he only gets to make 1 attack, and he had to do it against. And now it's your turn, Octavia.
Okay. So should we go with the original plan, or should I...
Burn the fucking painting. I don't care.
Octavia, who's been standing at this painting this entire time, kind of looks at the people, and then her hands start glowing with fire as she casts an upcast of Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Okay.
She's gonna try to burn the entire painting.
Roll that damage.
It is... Okay, so it's 3rd level, so it's 5d6. And she's going to... I'm not gonna meta magic it right now. It is 5d6, hold on, let me check. Yes, it is. It is a 15-foot cone, but it's kind of just spreading out everywhere because her palms are right there.
Can I just say, I love this completely unexpected duo.
Mm-hmm.
Amaryllis and
Neither of
Octavia.
them wanted to go into the city, and they went into the city, and now they're about to die for doing it.
And not because of the people in the city either.
Yeah.
For someone completely unrelated to the city.
It is 24.
Yeah, that evaporates the painting. So, for those of you inside the prison, the stone walls around you begin to burn and fade away, and you find yourself, instead of within a small stone room, standing in a grass field with trees all around this sort of circular space, and a large temple structure in front of you.
Are they
Umbra and
free?
Anubis look particularly annoyed. The area that they're in has changed.
The backdrop is different.
Mm-hmm.
You can
The
just
painting
tell
out
me.
here is just burning. It's
You're not
actively on fire.
So we're just surrounded by fire.
All right,
So for
Octavia,
you
that
in
one
the
didn't
room,
work.
it's the stone room is gone, and you're now in a nice grassy field.
You're not the real ones, are you?
Am I able to use my magic?
No, still can't do it.
Unfortunate.
Maybe it's like a realm of dread where their misery from being in a shitty place also fueled the
I believe Umbra
prison.
said exactly what it was earlier.
It was our own power. Compressed back at it.
He
I
said it
can't-
was his greatest illusion,
Oh, yeah.
and that currently your friends were standing, daydreaming in a field.
Is Ahriman able to do any magic?
Nope. Nothing has particularly changed for you besides you're no longer in a tiny room and instead in this little clearing in the middle of a forest with an old overgrown temple and just some nicely trimmed grass around it.
Do you guys think he's immune to magic?
Okay, somebody
I mean,
gotta explain to me.
He's
what's going on.
definitely like a 3.5 character, so he's probably got a super high saving bonus.
The sheet I made for him is 5e.
Okay. Well, he's
Nice.
still
I will
probably
say,
got really
though,
high saves.
He's still incredibly powerful. He's
Yeah.
very powerful.
Yeah, it's... I'm just trying to think of any options I can use to at least try to get away.
There's not really any way to kill him.
I'm not trying to kill him.
You could just keep buying yourself time.
Keep doing the wall trick. I
Mhm.
mean, that only works for another
Count-
like 30 feet.
Count, I
Yeah,
have
but
to ask,
next turn, Octavia could. try
are
to
the
do
trees
something.
around Rowan Tree?
Yes. Every
Okay.
single one of them is a rowan tree.
Okay.
That's why you don't have magic.
Yeah.
Great, fantastic. So we're trapped in a fucking rowan tree forest.
What about Arthvale, though?
Great.
Wait, yeah, Arthvale's a fae.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Does Arthvale have powers
fuck.
in you?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, so it's more than just that.
Arthvale, you may be a fae, but you haven't lived in the Feylands for a long time.
Oh, I
Too
guess.
many Rowan
You've been-
trees.
You've
You
been at
haven't-
sea
you-
for a long time. And
Okay.
what
You
at the
shifted.
very beginning of the campaign, I believe a certain little beaver said, well, you can't stay at Pagos for too long or you'll get sick because your mana will shift.
Oh, I see. The mana shifted. Okay.
You were
You
probably a
become
lot more.
acclimated to the sea.
Yep.
You were probably a lot more earthy or whatever the Feylands is.
Yep.
So we're in the Feywilds right now. Is that
You're
that what your last?
essentially in a artificial Feywild.
Is that your last line to the fence? I'm talking to those. The
Oh, you're talking to Umbra? Umbra
and,
goes, last line?
You haven't even seen the fifth.
Umbra's like, you got out of the first room.
You fucking kidding me? All right, Golden Boy Wonder, you're gonna explain to me exactly what the fuck's going on. I am so
You're
fucking
in a
confused right
prison.
now.
I told you when you came in. And what happened there was the first illusion that made you think it was a bunch of rocks. Trick was dispelled.
And now there's a bunch of red fucking trees around us.
Welcome to the forest.
Oh, I'm so. And we are gonna have a long conversation. when this is
Anubis
all
is
over.
still just drinking that alcohol that Arthvale had. He's just quietly like pouring like one little drop onto his tongue at a time, really rationing it.
Oh, you fucking.
So Umbra, I'm
Fucking
just
just doing
gonna
that in
ask one
front
more
of
time.
Requiem.
Are you the real one or the fake? Are you real or fake?
I don't know what you mean.
You've never spent a day in here, have you?
Umbra just smiles at you.
Oh.
Umbra's a real one.
Wipe that
Trickster-
shitty grin off your fucking
Umbra-
face.
You know what I like about Umbra? I don't think he's done like Puppet came to the realization that he's the trickster. But
Yeah.
being a trickster doesn't mean you're a bad person.
I
Umbra,
still
do you think
don't trust.
do you think I need
Umbra.
magic to beat you?
Yes.
Aren't you sealed in that form though?
That doesn't
Umbra
mean
just looks at you and says, I didn't become the High Cleric of Bahamut because I was a dragon.
Then what are you then? Hmm?
Oh fuck!
Well, I
They're
am
about
a
to duke it
dragon,
out.
but that's not why.
Well, then what's the reason, huh?
Tipper, you better be recording this one.
Because I'm
Oh,
the
yeah.
best goddamn judge that there's ever been, Ahriman.
So what's your judgment then?
So far, you're unworthy.
Unworthy of what?
Your legacy, Ahriman. You can't even remember who you are. There's no reason to let you out. I thought it'd take 100 years, but so far, you've been nothing but disappointing.
Holy
What?
fuck,
Hold-
dude.
Hold up! Who is he? Who's Umbra that he's saying this shit?
Umbra knows. Umbra knows who Oriman was, and he despises this
Well,
old
Umbra's
man.
still half of Drakin.
I'm not. Oh god.
So
No, because
that's what
no.
all of this is about.
I don't know, Ahriman, is it?
What does the Black Council have to do with this, at least?
Nothing.
That's not what
Not
they're
at all.
called. That's not what they're
What are
called.
they called? The
I
Dark
know
Council?
I know what you mean, Ahriman, even though you named them wrong.
The Dark Council? I don't know.
It-
Dark
you're
Council
close.
13.
Dark Council of 13,
Nothing.
yeah.
There's no involvement.
Oh, so wait, how do I know this isn't another trick?
You don't. He smiles at you.
The way that was worded by Umbra implies that he wants he wants Arimon back. Because he said it would take 100 years to remember.
Break out your dementia, old man.
I can fix
How
it.
many
Remember
times
who
do we
you
have to
are,
go through this?
old man. Remember why you came through the goddamn door. And then maybe you can walk the fuck out.
Also, why the fuck was he transcribing poems from beyond the door?
Because he got
That's the
recited
door to
those
the
poems.
afterlife. That's the door to the afterlife. You can't come back from that. Arimon told him those poems. And then Umbra transcribed them into common. There's a little theory for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if this is about me remembering who I once was, then why is he in here? Points to Requiem.
Yeah, why am I here?
Collateral.
You broke a mirror you shouldn't have broken.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did that, didn't I?
This is
Wait, what
actually
mirror did you
punishment.
break?
Oh, hey, you remember? Arimon. You remember that mirror in the tower with the wizards?
Oh,
Yeah,
I made...
I had to make a deal. I had to make a deal. Yada yada yada. One thing went to another. Anyway, I'm pretty sure whoever's in that mirror is now out. Maybe
Oh, I
I'm
made
not
that
really
some
sure.
bad shit out in the world.
I made that thing very angry.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
You
I'm
made
hoping
that
it's not.
angry?
Well, it was inside.
I'm sorry.
I think it was crying at one point.
I love the different stages of pride, because Arimon angered it. Requiem stirred it into like, oh hell yeah, dude. Thanatos scared it away.
And Darius ignored it.
Do you at least want to explain why or how I'm supposed to remember something that happened?
Nope. And now it's Amaryllis' turn.
I'd like to imagine Amaryllis has her hands up in that very like, I don't want to be doing this right now kind of pose. And you couldn't just like throw me in the prison, right? Just like instead of killing me.
Max occupants.
It looked
Wait,
pretty
who was
big
the
in
planned
there.
third occupant?
Looked pretty big in there. That's all I'm saying.
Not big enough for you.
I feel like I should be offended by that.
Well, you better take your turn, otherwise I'm gonna punch you.
I was going to. The painting's been burned.
Another wall, another
The
wall.
painting is currently on fire.
You said it fucking evaporated.
No, I did not say that. I said inside in the illusion,
Oh, okay.
the stone walls in there evaporated. The painting is burning, actively on fire.
I don't got anything I can do to make that burn fast.
Nothing seems like painting seems unharmed when you're looking at it. Like it's very much on fire, but it does not appear to be burning.
Okay, so I can take an action and run, or I can disengage and run. If I take an action and run, I'm gonna get hit by an attack of opportunity.
And it's always 50-50 with him.
It's always a coin flip.
It's always
It's
coin
Always
flip.
a coin flip.
You could
Can you build
always,
another- Can you build another wall?
well,
I can
with
only
the
do
wall
that so
thing-
many times. What's the plan with... Oh.
Well, with that,
Pythagoras,
You
you
can
fucking genius. I got it. I know what to do. So the door turned back into like a smooth wall, right?
In
Or
here,
is it...
It's
yeah,
just a
where-
big door.
So it's still there.
It's just closed, and there's no way to like. It doesn't have any way that seems to open it.
Okay. I wanna... I don't even know if I can do this. Can I... Where is the door exactly? Right here? How
Yeah.
wide is it? Is it this wide?
Yeah,
Jesus fuck.
so that'd be 25 feet wide,
Um,
and it opens outwards away from you.
away from me. Okay, that is good to know, actually.
Yeah, because the door slammed behind us. We didn't have to get out of the way.
This is gonna be a really dangerous escape. I don't know how wide I can make my walls. I don't know the grand scale of this harp.
Isn't this wall made of marble?
The walls on the inside of the temple appear to be marble, yes. The wall that Amaryllis created, though, seems to be some kind of metal that, as it, like, was exposed to air, oxidized into sort of a bluish color.
I don't know, guys. Because I'm thinking, obviously, do the trick where we just say, praise be to Bahamut, to open the door back up.
I don't think that's gonna work at this point.
No. I'm pretty sure you've pissed off Bahamut.
You think he's got the lock up? Well, then we're actually fucked. Then there's actually no way out.
I mean, couldn't you just try to open a wall?
Open a wall to the outside?
Yeah.
Because the walls are made of marble, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to pose, yeah.
Do you guys think he can do 55 damage in one hit?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Probably.
Now, of course, the painting's on fire, and the illusion's dissolving, although you don't have any feedback that the illusion's dissolving.
There's no the first illusion dissolved when it was set on fire.
I'm gonna get hit no matter what. I gotta take the gamble, don't I?
Unless you make another wall in front of you.
I'm gonna play the harp, and I'm gonna try and open up the marble.
It opens up, and
Here.
in front of you is a pine forest.
And Amaryllis is just gonna look to Octavia, and she's gonna say, I've lived a pretty bad life, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very bad person. This'll be the one good thing I do. Get the fuck out of here. And I mean, she's gonna try and run for the door too. You can make that attack of opportunity.
I think I will. Let's see. Anubis will do that, and he'll use his legendary action for it too.
Fucking nice, dude.
And he's just gonna shoot 2 blasts at you. I don't know. Roll a d6 for me. We'll find out what element they are.
My work. I want to do as much damage.
3. I believe that is going to be. So he's just shooting balls of air at you.
Fucking hell, dude.
Each one of these that is a heads is 50 damage of that element.
Oh. One head.
One head's 50. It's just a blast, like a wind lance.
How far out can I get?
You can, as far as you can move.
I can't even make it to the door. Shit.
Don't forget this is 3 is 15 in this situation.
Oh, 3 is 15.
That's because one is 5.
Oh,
remember?
then I'm out. Yeah, I'm through the hole.
You're into the woods.
Into the wood. And I'm, I've got my fucking broom in the other
Octavia,
hand.
you just hear Anubis go, oh, you're gonna make this into an all-night chase. Alright. At Octavia, it is now Anubis' turn, and you watch him pull out a bag and throw coins onto the ground. And now it's your turn, Octavia.
Octavia is going to do the one thing. She is going to twin a spell.
Oh!
So, this is a couple of things. So, Dawn is able to be twinned. She is going to cast it in this area.
Okay.
Twice.
Alright.
Just double it.
The idea specifically is to, with such intense Because she can see it's not burning, right?
Yeah. You're hoping to just blast it with light.
It's also gonna... It burns with... not burns. Let me check the exact...
It does radiant damage, it says.
It does... Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have the painting make a saving throw. Oh, that's 12. I don't think that'll pass whatever your save is.
It will...
Do I roll twice when it's twinned? Or like two different things, or is it just one?
Yeah, 2 saves.
Okay. I'll roll the other one.
I thought, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Twin,
Oh,
you cast a
that's
spell, the
14.
target doesn't have a range of self. You can spend the numbers of...
So is it overlapping the painting and the hole?
Yeah, it's a 60-foot radius.
Okay. Oh,
30
fuck.
foot
That,
radius.
It's huge. Yeah, like everything in this room is taking radiant damage.
Yeah, and then I'm hoping it kind of like spills out into the forest just in case.
Yeah.
And because
Well,
I
I didn't pass either of those saves, so...
So, because I was, I meta magic, I have an astral shard that I'm attuned to, which means she could essentially misty step 30 feet. She'll do that into the plains, and then, hold on, I need to know if this is because I've already used my action.
Have you used your bonus?
So, you're fleeing into the woods. I'll be quite frank, at this point, there's not really a way for me to salvage this campaign, as you two are currently in the forests of Pahum being hunted by coin clone. Because all that Anubis is going to be doing now is focusing on hunting you two down, and he's just throwing out golden Anubis and silver Anubises. He's just littering the floor with his servants. As you two are now like priority number 1 on Anubis's list. Geigel is currently having an audience with the Silver King. Arthvale is trapped inside a plane, which the first level of its illusion has been dispelled. Kima is floating face down in the ocean around Milapri, drunk out of her mind.
I'll wake up eventually, though.
And the koi fish is worshipping the Nightmare's champion.
Yeah.
The only character that is alive and perfectly well
Ulrich.
is Ulrich.
Oh wait, does Geigel ever get out of this or no?
Geigel, you just keep feeling compelled to talk to the Silver King. So the Silver King, you eventually will be released, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Geigel's going to be there for a lot longer than Geigel planned, and you are happy about it, and you're treated lavishly.
No.
All the royal treatments, and you feel constantly compelled.
I
You
gotta
don't
be honest.
want to leave.
Remember, Geigel's on that boat,
Oh, I know.
like just in a trance state.
Oh, I know. But being in the presence of the Silver King causes you to not want to leave the presence of the Silver King.
Yeah,
There's
but
a reason why there was no one else in the building with the Silver King.
makes sense.
And even
You know,
your
you gotta
illusion, that
sacrifice
feeling passes over to Geigel. And this doesn't last forever. It's just for a few weeks. Geigel is eventually, leaves amicably. And is even escorted to the docks by the King's Royal Guard to make sure his friend is able to leave the city safe.
Oh.
He is, however, asked to never return to the city, otherwise he will face threat of execution for illegally entering the Silver Palace.
And
But-
they escort the illusion back, but Geigel is more than happy just to
Exactly.
sit there on the boat.
Exactly.
So he's a friend of the
Geigel-
Silver King now.
but also not allowed within several miles of the Silver King at any time.
That's fine.
On pain of death. But the Silver King liked his stories. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I didn't expect anybody to go and try and rescue Arthale, seeing as you expressed extreme disinterest in going into the city, and like, I'm not gonna go in there for any reason. That's a bad idea. And then you guys went to rescue him, and so that's I love it.
I was feeling a little chaotic. I was feeling a little quirky.
Mm-hmm. I love where it went.
It was great.
And the way I was playing it is that Amaryllis was leaving it entirely up to the decision of Octavia there. Like, it was
and
like,
Octavia...
if you know, and like the same thing for the painting too.
Octavia and Amaryllis both have brooms of flying, so you are very much able to get away from the
It's now
clone.
just like, we are going to be hunted for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
Well, you were already being hunted.
And
anyway.
Geigo's, you guys are now being hunted by...
Amaryllis did already have the largest bounty.
The Black Dragon and Anubis are both, like, out to get you.
And this explains why the
running.
Gestalt party is not immediately being fucking slaughtered.
Yes, because
Oh my
Anubis has
God.
been hunting them for 40 years.
This is like, even if I have to headcanon this, like, if Octavia dies of old age as an ASMR, she's gonna make sure Anubis knows and then just fucking nuke herself when she goes out.
Nice.
With like just as a light bomb of fire.
Amaryllis
Amaryllis
is running her merchant company through like fucking 30 proxies.
She's returned back to her. I don't know
She's
what the term for a
just for the record,
baron
she's a human. It's a barony, I'm pretty sure.
Is it called a barony? Wow, that is
Damn.
a very. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh.
Duchy barony.
That's pretty cool. Hey, so Kira does eventually come to her senses and swim back to shore and get out of there. Right?
Yeah, and you just get on your boat and you're still pirating. As is Geigel. You and Geigel and
Sweet.
Ulrich just continue pirating. Your companions never return to their ships, so you commandeer them and make them part of your own fleets.
The
What
two
does
evilest
Paige do?
characters survive. I love it.
What is what?
Hey.
Oh, Pei goes with you guys for a little while.
Yeah, and then he does his own
but-
thing.
Yeah, when Pei comes back to the ship, he just deigns to board your ship, Geigel. And Pei has a suspiciously large sack with him, a canvas sack. And you also notice that Pei, when he comes back, has these sort of... It's hard to describe them, but his shoes for a fawn. And you don't even hear him when he walks.
Oh no.
Normally you hear his little... But it looks like while you guys were off doing something, Pei made a trip up the cliffs as well.
He got
And
boots
Geigel-
of elven kind.
While expressing to the others that he had no interest in going up to the temple, and even to you, it looks like you're able to figure out that he used you guys... When you guys went up there, he went up there too. And
God.
didn't tell you. And he may have robbed the graves you guys didn't rob.
And game recognizes game, kid. Good fucking work.
I give him a high five.
So yeah, Pei gives Geigel this like this little circlet that he got from one of the graves, and he gives
happily
Kima, the sword that he got from one of the graves. The sword that you received, Kima, is like a +8 mithril sword of sundering.
Holy shit. A +8?
Just open up ships yourself.
Oh man, I don't even... Yeah, I'll just fucking throw myself and sink the fucking ships.
It also has the ability where it counts as an automatic crit against object.
Insane.
Cool. So I have... What's it called in 5e for the... Another Tarask has it.
Siege.
Siege. Yes.
Yeah,
siege
it's
weapon.
essentially, it's a siege weapon.
Fuck
But
yes.
also, it's essentially a siege weapon. That's actually better than what I have it written down.
Was it a long sword or is it
So-
like a short sword?
It is a long sword. It's actually a bastard sword.
Bastard sword. Okay.
And Geigel will leave his, we'll leave his story ambiguous until some rookie adventurers run up on him and murder him well before his time.
Did not expect to end the 5e campaign tonight, but you know what? I think that's a pretty fun place. The pirates go to a city that they're forbidden to go into. They meet. They diverge paths.
We still didn't get to go to Barenthal!
Yeah, no, because the plans for Barenthal were proposed by everyone, but like Geigel was okay with it, but Geigel was also just like going along for the ride. Kima doesn't give a shit, and Ulrich doesn't give a shit, and Naya doesn't give a shit.
I waited so long to go there.
Well, you know, Alice, you can have the next campaign Steinenberg. Can we do that,
I
Cal?
don't think it works that way.
We could totally do that.
They could, yeah.
I hope none of our future characters run into
This
Kima.
whiskey is way stronger than anything else I
It's
drink.
probably the same as Fireball. It just burns more.
No, it had less alcoholic taste, but I feel it way harder, and I only had one glass.
Can I ask
But I
a
like
question
it.
about
You what?
It tasted really. What was your question, Albie?
Can I ask a question about the Dawn's effect on the prison world?
Okay, so it doesn't. It seems to have no effect.
Interesting.
It hurt you watch the frame of the painting evaporate, like literally just fizzle away, as it burned away in radiant damage. But the painting itself did not seem to care about the radiant damage.
Oh fuck! It required more elemental damage.
Fire was the first of the 4 seals on it.
Fire, water, air, earth.
I'm actually really excited because now we'll be doing a campaign that I
You
remember,
can
that I
win
know
it, yeah.
what's going on.
And it'll be a little bit less complicated since it won't be pirate ships.
Yeah, because I've been so
I have all the
sick.
pirate ships,
I
though.
don't know shit about the campaign.
It
I
has been
sit
going for a
in,
while, and you were
and-
sick a lot, yeah.
Yeah, well, like, I sit in these campaigns, and I have no fucking idea what's going on.
3-5 is good to join at any time because essentially Act 1 just ended recently.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you come back, and also since Sally is a backpack that shoots missiles,
Yeah,
it's a
great.
lot easier.
It's really great.
This one was very hard to join in as a new person.
Yeah.
I think
Because of
I think
the
Blair will be
specialized
happy
system.
about that,
Yes.
especially because she expressed wanting to make another character.
That's good because I felt bad that Blair joined in the middle of this campaign because this is one that was hard to get into because we had unique seafaring rules. I'm sad that I didn't get to sync you guys with the pirate ship battle that I had planned for next week, but it works out well that I had intended to end this in the next month or 2 of campaign. This was the most splitting of the party I've seen since like the original Gestalt.
Yeah.
That was one of the main reasons I wanted to get Arthvale back, or at least attempt to, because I didn't want to split the party.
Yeah, I also felt that way.
Yeah.
In an attempt to unsplit the party, we've split it even further to the point
Across
in which
But it's not a
fractured.
party anymore. It's not a party.
I'm glad I got to play Requiem at least for a little bit. That was
And just so you know, Amaryllis' ship will eventually get returned if Geigel
Yeah,
is
I
in
think-
control of that.
Well, because they're kind of homies, you know?
Yeah, no.
Geigel and Amaryllis were
Amaryllis
pretty
is
cool
the
with each
only
other.
like market
They're also-
contact Geigel has.
They're under the same fucking family.
Blood
I
recognizes
feel like
Amaryllis was made into a granddaughter.
I
So
feel like maybe
They're pretty
once,
chill.
twice a year.
Be able to reconnect eventually.
They probably-
It would just be difficult.
I think, Geigel and Amaryllis, they see each other every once in a while at the family dinner, the biannual family dinner.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even get to. I had the. Let's see, I could show you one of the other maps that I had prepared for you guys to go to at some point. That we just never went to.
It's all right.
Is the hag home?
It's the Hag's house. Look.
Oh,
coming home for Thanksgiving with grannies.
It's okay. Arimon just has to remember, then the painting can leave.
Oh, dude, they have a mirrors? Talk to other hags?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
yes.
they've drawn up a bunch of eyes.
What's going on? Hold on.
But yeah, we didn't get to go visit the hag's house.
Okay, sad. I wish we could have gone and seen the hags.
It's
It would
okay.
have been fun.
They would've,
You know,
invited over for dinner
if you
at
make the
some point,
right
but, you know.
deals and get close enough with Geigel, you'll eventually get, invited over.
But yeah,
I feel if I go there, I'm not going to come out.
I mean,
So,
So,
oh my god, this is so nice.
why is that painting here? That shit here.
it was just like in the floor.
There's always weird stuff that gets lost in maps when I spawn things.
What is this?
painting of eyes?
Yeah, it's a painting of eyes.
It's a cool painting.
That worries me slightly.
Okay. Oh god. I'm so excited.
So
Yeah,
for the
so
next 5e, what do you I know you guys had expressed some interest in trying to do another town building thing. Is that what you still want to do?
Yeah, so that's a
I'm
question
down
of
with it.
this. I feel like there's two paths to take on this one. There's the town building one, or trying the Pathfinder 2e one. I guess just some one shots, but I've been hearing more and more about the Pathfinder 2e, and I'm getting more and more excited about it. But also,
I don't know.
a town building.
Town building would be
If-
fun.
It sucks because Blair's not here. She had an issue come up with her family.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's all
So-
good. I understand not being able to make it. That's
Yeah.
never an issue.
Family shit's important.
I kind of told her you don't ever need to worry about that. Count's wife.
Yeah.
Lives in the house and has missed a lot of sessions, and she was like, okay, that makes me feel slightly better.
Never ever have to worry about missing sessions. Everybody has that. I never want to exclude somebody because they have they can't make it. That's
Should
not
we also toss the option of hey, we're thinking about, because of
Yeah,
how
Yeah.
things are, we should also probably toss those options to Blair.
fair.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would
We should
post
get.
in the 5e plot and be like,
Yeah, because I think of the two, those are the only really big options we want to pursue, right?
I would like to do at least another town building, but I
we
don't
can
know.
do town building in 2e if you guys want.
2E?
Oh yeah, Pathfinder 2nd edition.
Oh,
Andy.
Pathfinder. Okay. I'm like, what? We're playing.
Because using I want to use this book, right? But the town building stuff from it isn't necessarily incompatible with Pathfinder stuff. The rules in this book that I got are mostly just to help with the setup and how there's not a lot of numbers in this, right? There's just how mechanically to run a town.
Damn. I'm sorry, Puppet. I tried to break the seal.
You guys got the first to 4 steps.
That's true. We did kind of pave the way for the next group to do it.
25% done.
That's a pretty big
Yeah.
deal. We did annoy 2 of the more powerful people in the world,
I'm so glad.
which is a big accomplishment for a party of our level in 5e.
Yeah. Ow.
As pirates,
Yeah.
we cause a lot of havoc.
You did cause a lot of havoc.
They will continue to cause a lot of havoc.
Yeah.
They will only get stronger off screen.
Whoa. What's up with Geigel's mask? What happened to Arthvale?
Find out
What?
on the next
Emerald?
episode.
Whatever the
Find
fuck
out
is the
next time.
book?
Yeah.
The book from Galahad. That's just sitting there. Or all of the other death's artifacts that were distributed amongst the evil-doing pirates.
Yeah.
Hey, only some of the pirates have death artifacts now.
Yeah, no, one of them fucking ran off being possessed by an inevitable.
And then shattered it.
That hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So-
no,
Give it some time.
So are we doing the Pathfinder 2e thing, or are we gonna stick with 5e?
I think we'll try Pathfinder 2e because it seems like it's a lot more fun for player characters.
And there's that character building site, right?
Yep, there's a nice, convenient site for it.
I'll have to learn
It
the rules for
seems
that.
to be
Do
it just seems to be really good. It allows for good character customization while having simplified rules, which is I think what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Oh, this
I
is
hope
giving
they,
me
I hope they have a
vibes like
blade
when we
stinger of sorts.
like when we first played 3.5 and we had to learn the
Exactly.
Mm.
Like I want to learn the rules. Have everyone smash their heads against the wall, banging the rules.
All right,
Let's go to Barenthal though next time.
What?
This is the
What?
part where I'm going to ask you guys. Let me pull up a map real quick.
Oh boy, where we're building a town.
Yeah, sort of, essentially, yeah. I want everybody.
Hang on, I'm gonna be right back.
Yes. We're gonna do the method that always works out really well.
The
We'll
queen.
just have everybody vote. So just take your coins, name them after you. You know, one of each coin.
Oh fuck!
I'm
I
gonna
didn't-
actually get rid of the platinum. There we go. And Andy, I will help you with it. So you don't have to
Yeah.
load in.
I was like, oh.
All right, Andy. In the top 3 nations, right? Which would be the nation you'd want to start a new town in the most?
I'd want to start one next to Goldenberg.
Cool. Okay, a merchant kingdom. That's a perfectly
Yes,
legitimate
yes.
option.
there's a lot of new land there.
Yeah.
And then, Freeport.
Freeport. All right, that's over here.
Yeah.
And then the last one,
Under the ice.
over in Barenthal. The ice has actually melted recently.
I'm back.
Because of actions taken in the campaigns, Andy. All right.
Oh.
So we're doing a coin vote for which area, like which sort of nation.
How are you gonna settle right next to Barenthal?
So right in Barenthal.
What?
Also, the coin isn't the exact location; it's just the nation.
Howard's getting a little greedy.
What's all
I
this
gotta
down
live
here?
with mine.
That's the Elven land.
That's all the
Ooh.
Elfland.
That's Elfland? Okay, hold on.
Elf is this big continent over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Fade
Okay.
areas.
Hear me out. And this one's just for fun. On the cusp of the Feywild.
I think it'd be pretty
We already
funny.
did that, didn't we, with Grin's Teeth?
Grim's Teeth is actually fairly far away from it. But I will also say there are human settlements in the Feywild.
Are there?
Yep, there are people who live in there. And belong to the Fey court.
Really? Okay then. I'm cool with it.
I don't know. I still like the idea of expanding on the dwarves, building up the mountain home.
Oh yeah, where are the dwarves?
I
at?
will give that a solid
The
silver.
dwarves are up here, so going like top to bottom, left to right. This is the Republic. This is Ragdan. This is the land of the Dawnfathers. We don't really know what this land is. Apparently, Andy's played in a campaign by it before. Then there's Anawam, the land bordering Anawam, the dwarves,
And
the merchant kingdoms.
well, you know what? Actually, oh, oops. I think I'm gonna do that.
The orcs, which are like split up. There's like this, which is the Empire. There's Berkskeiger, the Goliathseer. There's the icy, well, now tropical swamp of Barenthal. More Empire. Unknown land, so we don't know what this is here, but apparently there's something there. Or
There are
nothing
people there. You guys just have
Yeah.
never been there.
And then going across the ocean, we got Bahum, the south side of the orcs, the Feywilds, the elves.
I will say no orcs.
No
We've done the orcs. No
Orcs,
orcs. this time.
orcs have
You've
already
done-
done great, honestly.
Yeah.
And Makoto. I'm putting one on Makoto, like my lowest vote on Makoto, just because Makoto's just not expanded on that much.
I will say my only fear with doing Baron Thulm is that there's an opportunity to fuck up Baron Thulm.
You say that's a
to be
bad
fair,
thing.
no. With the town building campaign, our goal is never to screw it up. We usually
I will also
expand
say
on
that
them.
Barenthome is a swamp. You will be building your town in a swamp. Think the Everglades.
Yeah.
You will be trying
Oh,
to build
yes.
a town of people in the Everglades.
And then you have to deal with the people on bath salts in there.
Mhm.
People trying to bury the
Fine.
bodies.
I'll move my coin, but I don't
I'm
think you
just-
know how much this hurts me.
I'm
Okay,
just
hold on,
letting
hold
you
on.
know- You're welcome to. I'm just saying.
I'd
is
like to make a-
literally Florida.
I'd like to make a counteroffer. This unknown land, we could learn about it,
Wait, have we never been there?
and we're close to Barenthulm, so we could have trade agreements with them.
I will also say the Dwarven land would be you guys building a mountain. You'd be a dwarf clan building a mountain.
Yeah.
home.
I play a lot of Dwarf Fortress already, though.
Yeah, but this is a D&D Dwarf Fortress. The Dwarf
We've
Fortress.
never done anything campaign like a campaign with dwarf. So
Yeah.
Have we had a dwarf?
Yes.
we've had
yeah.
dwarves, but we haven't touched on any of the dwarf stuff.
I think actually in the recent campaigns, I think we've only ever had one dwarf, and it was Ulr's Platinum Fist.
Yep.
Yeah.
I cannot think of another dwarf.
And he was just a living shitpost. He wasn't actually a good mountain going dwarf.
He would no. He would. The only reason you picked him is because Thomas was cursed
Yeah.
for like a couple. Yeah.
And he was
Alright,
an original, the first D&D character I ever made, who worshipped the monetary value of platinum. Wasn't a good character. Well, he was a goodish character. His motives just eluded most.
Well, with this layout, it looks like that the just unnamed lands in the south there have won the vote by 2
One-
silver and 2 gold versus 2 gold, 1 silver, 1 copper.
Yep.
So you guys will be starting a town in a place that nothing has been explored.
We're just settlers, and we found land.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we can talk with our neighbor to the west at some point.
Any sort of restrictions we need to know about?
There's no drow here. There's no dwarves. There's probably you should pick some kind of beast folk if you feel like it. If that should be like number 1, beast folk should be at the top of your list.
Mhm.
So any like tabaxi, the dog folk kind of thing.
I'm already on it.
I'm.
Basically any kind of animal kin creature.
I'm gonna, yeah,
should
I
be.
fucking love Animalkin. They're so fun. I played an Owlkin. You remember that? I remember that.
And lean towards it should be kind of like it like East Asia, Japanese, China themed aesthetic. is
Like
what this is.
Kanku.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a
like
tiger
Kanku
person.
Guild Wars. Yeah,
I
tiger
know
people would be good,
Pathfinder. I know Pathfinder specifically has some newer like beast folk.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna stream this. I'm gonna stream myself building a character.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna
I can do that.
close the game.
What's the site you use?
Yeah, that's also probably good. I'm gonna start a new.
Yeah, I guess it's not 5e anymore.
It's not 5e, so I'm gonna start a new category.
Oh man.
Should it just be high level?
I hope
low
we go
level?
back to 5e someday.
We will, 100%. I mean, probably, but
Is
it
that-
depends how much we like. How
Yeah.
much we like this.
So I really want to try a blade singing wizard.